stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. From much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta
do. Hey, barbershop conversations, man. Welcome to the show. I like that. Welcome to the show. How we doing in there, Rob? I heard you. I was singing right along with you, man. Lewis Hinton, DB 18 time, Triple OG, Mark Wonderlick, Donald Simpson, man. Terrence, we missed you last night, man. You had something to take care of. I appreciate you. Andrew Charles, Rob, DB. Andrew Charles. Oh, no, you were in here yesterday. Were you in yesterday? No, that was Pastor Usher Deegan 305. What's up, Asia Math? Hustler Slim. Phil. What it do, brothers? UK. OG Eric in the loop. H Money. What's up? What's up, Eric Jenkins, man? What's up? Reggie. Kevin Dunbar. Eli Zachary. Anaya, man, what's up? What it do, y'all? Aeon Jack, man, what's up, man? I appreciate y'all, man. Welcome to the show tonight, man. We're gonna be nostalgic and we're gonna be militant. How about that? How about them apples? You know what I mean? And before we get started, I'll be announcing it throughout the show. We got confirmation. Gary Russell will be in the barbershop Sunday. Oh shit. Gary Russell gonna be in the barbershop Sunday, man. I should have that flyer by tonight. So that'll be exciting. Next week we got a great show. We got Glasses Malone. We got Gary Russell Sunday, Glasses Malone on Tuesday, and I think Marielle L is coming in on Thursday. So that's a good week. So we got a great week coming up, and obviously, you know, Cheryl Dorsey comes in on Wednesday. So we got a pretty good week, man. And I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. What a show last night, right? What a show last night. Rewatched it, a lot of information. Damn, 30 shots. 30 shots. My God, 30 shots. man, it's heart wrenching, man. It's heart wrenching. You know what I mean? It's definitely heart wrenching, and we gonna get justice, man. We gonna get justice for Breonna Taylor.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
We getting justice for her, man. We gonna keep on fighting and keep on fighting and keep on fighting, man. Ain't no way in hell someone should be allowed to walk in your house, shoot 30 shots, and just walk away. Just literally walk away. You know what I mean? And we gonna fight to get rid of that qualified immunity, man. That is so important, especially in these civil suits, man. It's so important, man. So if you ever see that on the ballot, man, you guys know what to do with that, man. So I appreciate y'all. So obviously the big news of the day. Big news of the day is one, I'm asking everybody to unsubscribe to Showtime, and we will find accounts that night. Okay, all their fights. Don't. We all well versed with Paulie Malignaggi, man, and they've done nothing. And for those of you who don't know, Viacom owns them, and they made Nick Cannon apologize within a day. You know what I mean? So I'm asking everybody to unsubscribe to their Showtime account. And that Saturday night, we'll find accounts, man. It's hundreds of accounts we can use to it's hundreds of accounts that we can use to watch those fights, man. Don't be giving them your $17.99. They don't love you. I'm just saying, I'm just spitting the real. You know what I mean? And when they see that when their numbers are dragging, and their numbers have been dragging for quite some time. You know, Charlo's was in the 300,000s, you know what I mean, for his last fight. So we can directly impact that shit greatly, because only people that are watching these fights are the diehard boxing fans for the most part. You understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a press tour, because there's no need. You can't come to LA, right? You can't come to LA and do the press tour because they're afraid you're going to get the coronavirus, which will impede the fight. So there's going to be a lot of Zoom and all that. And oh man. So I think that I think it's just incredibly important that we do our part. You know, put that $17.99, buy 3 $5 stocks. You know what I mean, or 4 or 6 $3 stocks. Find a $3 stock. You know what I mean, go to your Cash App. You know what I mean? And do it that way. You know what I mean? You can buy stocks on your Cash App. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Jeffrey? And but we got to do our part. Okay. And they got to feel the fact that we are extrapolating our money. You know what I mean? And if you need a link, holla at me in the DM on Instagram. I'm very responsive in my DM. Okay. My text and my Gmail, not so much, because I don't take time. I take time out of my day at one point to respond to all that stuff. So hit me in my DM, and I'm very responsive there. So yeah, that's where we're at. And obviously we have what's the guy's name? What's those two guys' names? Damn, I'm drawing a blank on their name. What's their names? Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. They're fighting September 12th, which they ultimately stole Canelo's date, if I'm not mistaken. So Canelo's gonna have to fight on the 19th now. I don't think, or not unless they're going to wait till the fight end like they did with the boxing. I mean, like they did with the UFC, which I think is retarded. You know what I mean? But now is the time, y'all. Now is the time to let boxing know that we mean business. You know, they're going to respect our dollar. You know what I mean? Showtime has not. The only places Showtime has sold out is in a black market. They haven't sold out nowhere else. They haven't sold out in Vegas. They've only sold out in Houston, Baltimore, and that's it. And that's the only place I believe they sold out last year, you know. So, and their numbers are declining. You know what I mean? Their numbers are declining greatly. Okay. And we need their numbers to continue to decline. You know what I mean? And hopefully the fighters will speak out and speak up. You know, it's very, very important that they speak out and speak up on these issues. But if they don't, it's okay, because we got us. All right, we're spending the money. See, they didn't fool me and let me believe that I don't have the power. I'm spending my money. What up, Dave Jack? You know what I mean? You can't pull that trickery on me. Well, we're just gonna give you what you want. I mean, we're gonna give you what we want. Nah, it ain't like that. So So I believe over this time span, this next year and a half, we can really hurt them greatly. You know what I mean? I'm advocating that we not buy their pay-per-views. I'm advocating that we find a stream and we watch it on the stream, and you know what I mean, and tag Showtime and let them know that you're unsubscribing. Tag Viacom, and let them know that you're unsubscribing. You know what I mean, and let the Charlos know that the reason why we're not buying their fights is because of systemic racism that lies in Paulie Malignaggi, which is who is hired by Showtime and is owned by Viacom CBS. And that's what we're doing, and that's what we're on. So I appreciate you guys for coming in tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight because I know it's gonna be a lot of nostalgia coming on with, oh, Mike Tyson can win this fight, and Roy Jones is he's been hit stiff a couple of times, and so on and so forth. So the phone lines are officially open, yo. Phone lines are officially open. I appreciate you guys coming in tonight, and we can go anywhere you want to go, man. But Gary Russell will be in here Sunday night. Oh, Gary Russell gonna be here. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna rock out, man. We're gonna rock out. We're gonna have a great time Sunday. So grab your popcorn. Grab your popcorn. That's gonna be a hell of a show. Just like tonight's gonna be a hell of a show, man. So thank you. So that's where we're at. And what else happened this week? What else happened today? That's all I could think of. But I just think we need to be very strong. Okay. It's time for your money to matter. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna buckle. All right. I'm not buckling on this, man. It is gonna be a great show tonight. I'm not buckling on this. Don't expect me to buckle. No amount of money is gonna make me buckle. You know what I mean? Because I know what's right. All right. And all y'all gotta do is just unsubscribe. And if you unsubscribe, take a picture of it and text it to this number, 323-283-9303, and I will post it. All right. I will post it. It needs to be a mass exodus. You know what I mean? The same way we did the zone has no money. All right. The same way we did them is the same way we can do Showtime. And Steven Espinoza knows better. He understands the climate in which we live in currently. You know what I mean? And Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Gary Russell Jr., excuse me. He's going to correct all of you if you call him Gary Russell. And he understands the climate that we're in. I've seen him move around boxing, and he moves rather well. You know, outside of this, I think he's cool. I think he's a cool dude, but nothing comes before my coach. My relationship with my minuscule relationship, don't have a great relationship, but my relationship with Steven Espinoza does not trump how downtrodden and how downtrodden they view us. You know what I mean? They just say, here, take this fight and go pay for it. Nah, we ain't going with that. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at. The phone lines ain't working. Why y'all not calling in? So that's where we're at. So what I think about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. That's a fearful fight, man. I don't think that Roy Jones can impede him. You know, I don't think Roy Jones' reflexes are there. I don't think his footwork is there to impede Mike Tyson. You know,
my nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real nigga celebration.
What's poppin'?
Man, what's good with it, Fred? How you feeling, bro?
Feeling great, man. I'm really feeling great.
That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, man, I'm gonna start off by saying, man, show been on fire. The last show last night was dope, man. It was really, really dope. A lot of information, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And I want y'all to continue to do what y'all doing, because I saw Fred post that his either your view count or your subscriber count went up or something like that.
View count double. So I
your view count double. So yeah, y'all keep hitting that like button. You could do that right now, so you ain't got to do it later on after the show. Hit that, take a second and subscribe and tell you know what I'm saying, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Mm-hmm.
But we get down to Mike Tyson, man. I feel like Mike looked faster than ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad the Evander Holyfield fight did not fall through, because as much as people say, oh, Evander beat him because he beat him before, Evander don't look himself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, certain people age different. People always say black don't crack, and that's true on the outside. But in the inside, we all have a father time clock. And Mike Tyson's father time clock has a little bit more juice than Evander Holyfield, despite what has happened to Mike Tyson with the drugs and being knocked out in his last fight. And you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like, the stuff that he has been through has not. Certain people just have different parts of the genetic, because we all strong. I mean, if you black, you have a certain type of genome, you know what I'm saying, a certain type of genetic superiority to other races. But there's certain people in the black race that even have an even higher genetic superiority. And I feel like Mike Tyson just has that thing where he cannot train for a couple months, and then he just gets back to training and he looks like a fucking monster. I mean, he looks so fast. And people say, oh, they probably speeded up the video. Man, even watching this slow-mo, Mike looked crazy strong. And it's his legs, too. Like I tell people, Mike always worked on his legs. He never was a person who neglects the legs and the hips and stuff. Like, he works everything. So what I'm trying to get at is Roy Jones, unless Roy lands something real quick to get him up out of there, I think it's just a matter of time before Mike Tyson hit him with that, you know what I'm saying? Like that little pivot move that he does, and then just comes up real hard with the left hook. And I just see Roy seeing stars. I literally see Roy having a seizure on the ground, just shaking. Like, that's how bad I just see it happening. If it don't end up like that, it'd be great. But I just don't think Roy should get in there. I even saw your video about it, talking about Roy shouldn't get in there, and I had that same sentiment. I just don't think it's healthy for, even though Roy, look, what we know, look, people always say this: Roy is too brave for his own good, and I truly believe that. Too brave for his own good. Will it be entertaining for as long as it lasts? Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. What you think about it? Do you still have the same sentiment, or you think that Roy be able to do something?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's not going to be any testing on this fight neither. You know, I mean, that's a whole nother thing. Ain't no way in hell they're going to be able to afford testing on for an exhibition match. You know, oh man, I don't want to, honestly. That second half of the fight is going to be that second half of the fight is going to be bad. Second half of the fight is going to be bad. 6, 7, 8. Both them guys going to be tied. You know what I mean? But I think obviously, Mike has the most power, and he's going to hit him, and they're both going to be there to get hit. You know, it's not going to be one of them. Yeah. It's not going to be one of them. Oh, slip, counter. Oh, pull. No, you go, then I go. You go, then I go. You know,
facts. You know? It's just facts, man. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with Roy, I remember even watching that fight he had in Russia. What's happening with Roy is not just the equilibrium thing that I know that you mentioned. It's more about his mind. Because look, boxing is like chess. Mm-hmm. It's like speed chess, to be honest. And, you know, if anybody grew up in New York City, you know all about speed chess. It's all about how fast your reflexes is combined with your intelligence. So how fast you can boom, 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 like fast, back and forth, back and forth. And I just feel like Mike still somehow, some way still has that combined with his killer instinct. Roy got the killer instinct, but I think them reflexes are just a little off. And look, it's going to be competitive, but I just think in exchange, in that mid-range game, Mike gonna either land an overhand right or a left hook, and it's gonna be, I'm telling you, either Roy gonna get on skates, meaning like his feet gonna be going all over the place, or he's just gonna get knocked out flat coat. That's just totally what I see, and it's because his jab is too slow now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he look, and people say, well, I saw him on a speed bag, or I saw him on a double end bag. That's nothing compared to a real fight. Ryan Garcia looks amazing on a speed bag, but put Ryan Garcia in there with somebody that's just as fast as him, or somebody who's close to the same speed as him, and you'll see a difference. You know what? Put Shakur Stevenson in there with Ryan Garcia, and you won't see all that super flash, super speed, unless Ryan just has this superior godlike confidence, which that's to be seen. You know what I'm saying? That's to be determined. Mm-hmm. And because people talk a good game, Fred, is basically what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You look good in sparring, look, but when it's the actual bright lights and the stage, it's different. It's just different, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different than scrimmage, which I having a scrimmage, and then actually getting in the game and performing all that stuff you did in your scrimmage. You know, making a basketball reference.
Facts.
But yeah, man, that's basically what I see with that. When it comes down to like, are they even getting like what's going to be what I'm basically trying to say is like the undercard stuff. Like what they got going on for
they got
undercard?
Nate Robinson and one of them, one of the brothers. Shucks. What? I don't know them brothers' names. Nick. What's their brother's name? The one that fought. The one that fought on the zone.
Damn, I can't think.
Nate Robinson is the basketball player that was in the dunk contest, and the white
Nate
brother.
Robinson, that's right.
What's his name? They're gonna tell us in the chat in a second. But he's fighting Nate Robinson on the undercard. I'm interested.
You talking about them blind dudes? You talking about them blind dudes?
Yeah.
Jack or Jake or something? Jake Paul.
Jake
Paul and whatever Paul. Yeah, the Paul dude. Yeah, the Paul.
Yeah, I don't know which one. It's probably the small one.
YouTube people is what I know him by.
It's probably the small one. Yeah, the smaller one. I don't know which one's the smaller one. Maybe Jake Paul is the small one. I don't know.
Yeah, Jake Paul's the smaller one. Yeah, he's the youngest brother. Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say Nick Cannon.
Absolutely. You said about hell no, man. But yeah, man, I want to touch on one other thing before I go is the Charlo, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to subscribe to their YouTube channel, bro. They should be cracking, bro. Their YouTube is dope.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? The Charlo brothers is super fun. Like the way that they have the production is very professional. You know what I'm saying? From their intro all the way down to their outro. It's just dope. It's super dope. So subscribe to them. Lines only on YouTube, so you can have some entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Follow their lives and what they got going on. And Paulie Malignaggi, you a bitch, bro. I know you listening to the show. You probably gonna call in one day, have the balls, because you ain't got the balls right now. But get the balls to call into the show and explain yourself. And you need to apologize worldwide to black people, because what you think of us, it's all come to the forefront. Because like the reason why we go so hard on you, because you've been the quote unquote the Italian spook that said about it, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You've been around black people your whole life. You grew up with Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs spoke about you in very high regard, and you gonna shit on everything that he said about you. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that actually cared about your ass, like always talk nice about your ass, and then you gonna sit up there and say, "Oh, well, black people are this and black people complain." So you got that type of mentality, dude. We don't want nothing to do with you. We ain't funny you. Fuck you, my nigga. And you know what I'm saying? That's my call, bro.
Appreciate you. You took my side piece. Yeah, what's up, SB? Stay sharp. What's up, homie? Yeah, man. So that shit was funny, right? It was like a speed contest. Like he was just coming down from taking a hyper bowl or some shit like that. I don't know what they call that shit these days, but yeah, man, it was that was funny. That was funny. And for those of you who don't know, Gary Russell will be in the barbershop Sunday. That's gonna be a good interview. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. I don't know why, I don't know how, but Gary and I got great energy when we do interviews. It's like I'm talking to my cousin. Honestly, we have great energy. It's gonna be a hell of an interview, and we gonna rock out. So make sure y'all tune in for that.
Praise Black Jesus, play Black Moses.
Hey, Black Jesus, what's up? Pastor Usher Deacon 305, what's up?
Yeah, too blessed to be stressed and highly favored, but hiccup.
What's up?
Man,
yes.
That was 20 minutes, 30 minutes long.
What?
Back up off Roy Jones, bro. The guy that just got off the phone with all that nonsense. But much respect to him.
No, you was more concerned with, that was 20 minutes. He was on the phone. He wasn't on the phone for 20. He was on the phone for 8 minutes, dog. He was on the phone for...
Listen, love. It's love. But at the same time, that's that guy. Anyway, listen, bro. Mm-hmm. When it comes to Roy Jones, if his chin holds up, and I pray to God that it does, I'm being realistic. I'm not saying what's definitely going to happen, like the guy that you got off the phone talking. The way he talk, I know he's a millionaire. He knows. He can see the future. You know what I'm saying? The way he talk, I know he rich. You feel me? But be realistic. If Roy Jones' chin holds up, he is a student of the game, bro. This man knows what Tyson carries: power, speed, aggression. You understand me? Roy has to keep the fight in the center of the ring, and he knows that Mike Tyson is a front runner. He's a 4 to 5 round fighter. If he could get past that first 4 or 5 rounds, you feel me? If he could sustain that and keep that fight in the center of the ring, stay off those ropes, Tyson may get stopped in the latter rounds. I say may. I'm not saying it's a definite, but I'm just saying if that stamina, listen, any fighter, I don't care if you're professional or a street fighter, if you can't breathe, you can't fight. You feel me? Because stamina kicks your ass worse than the person that's whooping you. Because if you can't breathe, bro, that's a serious thing. You feel me? And I know it, the way Roy coming in this, he knows how dangerous Tyson is. He's gonna take this fight damn serious, bro. Both fighters are gonna be serious about this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I rep the FLA, bro. He was irking my nerves talking about Roy just gonna automatically go to sleep, bro. You don't know that. You don't know that. Why would you? Don't. I mean, for me, I hope both fighters come out well and healthy, bro. But this is a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? You think about the young brother that lost his life in that ring, man. You feel me? I pray to God Roy don't get seriously injured. Or Tyson. These guys are old, man. You know what I'm saying? So they say when fighters get older, they slow down and you get a better fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that they got just enough power to give us enough good entertainment where nobody seriously get hurt. And I do believe that both these guys are students to the game. They know what the other flaws is in each opponent. So I know in my heart that Roy is a true student. You see what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that he'll win the fight. That don't mean that he'll lose the fight. But I think he knows what to do. Just keep that fight center of the ring. I'm not going to be long-winded. Peace, love, black power to our people. Love, fam. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, Fred.
All right, one.
Yes, sir.
All right,
one.
Yeah. This is what I fear. That's what I fear. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. What you guys just saw is my biggest fear. You know what I mean? Roy thinking he got reflexes, he can pull and counter. You know, Roy's a pull and counter kind of guy. You know what I mean? He's a pull and counter kind of guy. And you know, I mean, he's never been the guy when he got older, he went to that high guard with them white gloves, you know what I mean? If I remember correctly, you know what I mean? And he's also biased, man. He's down there in that Florida peninsula, man. So 305 is biased, which he has every right to be, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. So yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Praise like Jesus, played like Moses.
Why do y'all go back to back every night?
Yeah, well, I want to call while church was in session. How you doing, Fred?
Hey, you got you on a cordless phone right now?
I'm on. I got more earbuds.
Yeah, it's dying.
All right, hold on. Right now.
Nah, it's bad. It's real bad. We're not gonna be able to hear your call.
You can hear me now?
No, we ain't gonna be able to hear your call.
All right, man, later.
All right. He said, all right, later. Oh man, that static is bad. I can make that was funny. He said, all right, later. Oh man, that was funny. Roy beats and guess what? We gonna watch the fight. I'm gonna be watching like this. Like I'm watching a scary movie. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh man. No, I don't know how much money they getting and nothing like that. And that's probably gonna be private too. This nigga calling in from 1985. Hey, it sounded like one of them white, like angular cordless phones, you know, the cordless. Oh man.
West, the killers of Breonna Taylor.
What's popping?
Yo,
Drew.
what's good?
What's popping, man?
All right, man. Let me be biased for a second.
Okay.
I'm pissed off. All right, I'm pissed off. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Fuck this fight. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this fight, and I'm gonna tell you why. Fuck this fight. I'm being biased right now.
I know where you're going.
All right. All right. All right. Look. I got love for Roy. I got love for Mike. But fuck y'all niggas. All right. Fuck y'all. On God, fuck y'all. You know that I talk to Michael Nunn habitually.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 months ago, I reached out to Roy, and the brother responded, and he told me who to contact in reference to them getting together. For those of you casuals that don't know who Michael Nunn is, just go Google it. All right? He just had a fight over this weekend. He looked good. He beat Pat Miletich. It was a kickboxing match. He said his leg is a little sore, but Michael outclassed him. And based off of what I've seen, he still got it for a brother his age. And he's not far removed from Roy. You know what I mean? And I gave him the information on who to call. Incidentally, the person that Roy gave me the information to relay to Michael was a Russian guy who handles his business. So I said, all right, Michael has the information. We'll be in touch or whatever. Now, I'm not in the middle of this. I'm not getting no money from this. Mike is just a cool dude. I interviewed him. And, we just remain in contact. So I said, look, I just got some information for you. He was great. He was excited. He gave it to his people. And every time I'd ask him, he said, Roy never got back to me. Roy never got back to me. I'm going to be in Florida. Roy never got back to me. Now I see why. Now I understand. This is a big thing. Everyone's hitting me up. The casuals are hitting me up. What you think about this fight? And I'm biting my tongue. But I'm on your platform saying, fuck both these niggas. Because listen, Mike just did a bid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in his pockets like that. We don't talk about it, but this would have been good for him. You know what I mean? He was looking to possibly landing a commentator job, but I said, Mike, things have changed. You need to get on social media. Everyone go subscribe to Michael Nunn, Michael Second to None, his YouTube channel. That's really him, and I'm in charge of putting content on it. And we're working on that now. That's really his channel. It's his channel. And we had plans, and we still have other plans. We still have other things. I'm just helping this brother out the kindness of my heart because, he deserves it. I'm a student of the game. You know what I mean? And, I love talking to fighters. And, yeah, Derek Young, I'm not going to watch it. How about that? I'm not going to watch it. How about that? I'm not going to watch it. I just said that I'm going to be biased. I'm telling you why I'm biased. Shout out to Derek Young, but I'm telling you why I'm biased because I wanted this for my boy, Michael Nunn. I wanted it for my boy, Michael Nunn. Now, all the casuals are running around crazy talking about, oh, well, Mike, people hit me up on Instagram right now. What is Mike? What do you think about Mike and Roy? Do y'all niggas not remember that Mike Tyson was a heavyweight and Roy Jones was a career 175? I don't give a fuck about what he did against John Ruiz. It was fucking John Ruiz. Who the fuck cares? They're going to be fighting with pillows on their goddamn fists, the headgear. This is not what you think it's going to be. And still, Mike is still a heavyweight. Roy might come in at 205, but come on, man. Come on, man. If we just seen, if Roy get caught clean, it's done. It's only an 8-round fight, even if it goes to wait, hold on. 1 second, Fred. 1 second, Fred. Oh, someone got him. All right. How about this? Zane Jefferson, suck my dick. You just got shot. I am Drew Titan. That's who I am. No one hangs up on me. Not even your mom when I call her crib. I'm your father, faggot. Check your DNA. You got a lot of black in you. Anyway. Before I was so really interrupted by some faggot in the chat. Anyway, I'm being biased. All right. I got love for Mike Tyson. I got love for Roy. I'm just being biased because now I figured out why he wasn't answering his goddamn phone. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I wanted that for Mike, but he ain't out the woods yet. I even reached out to Antonio Tarver, and he's not interested in getting in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I just want this for my boy. You know what I'm saying? I just want this for my boy. You dig? I just want this for my boy. That's all. That's why I'm saying I'm being biased. And I know I just said I'm not going to watch the fight. I am. I'm going to watch the fight. You know what I mean? I'm going to watch the fight. I'm just being insanely biased right now. Insanely biased. All right. I want Michael Nunn, second to none, to get in the ring with a legend. And I looked at the flyer. It said League of Legends. Is that something that Roy is doing now?
Yeah. No, Mike is starting it. So,
really?
So there's room. There's room for growth. Yes.
Wow. So maybe, okay. All right. I'm going to put in some work behind the scenes. I'm going to put in some work behind the scenes. Cause you know, maybe we could put something together. It'll be good. Antonio Tarver said he's not interested in getting in the mic in the ring. You know, he's managing and promoting his guys. You know, I see him. I just reached out to him. You know, but you know, shout out to Roy, shout out to Mike. You know, I understand why he's doing it. This is a payday. You know what I'm saying? But the true fans, you know what I'm saying? The true fans, you know, they know who Michael Nunn is. And based off of what I saw, you know, he still got it. He got it just like Roy still got it on that level. So if this League of Legends is for real, then Mr. Tyson, you know, needs to hit up Mr. Nunn and see what's doing. Because he's out there, man. And I'm just in a place right now. I want all these fighters of the past and present to win. I want them to win. You know what I mean? And that's just coming from the heart. But god damn it, fuck y'all niggas, man. I wanted Nunn and Roy in the ring, man. Damn. Oh man, Zane Jefferson, guess what? No fly zone. You're done.
No, they got him. They got him.
Yeah, they got him.
I can't
You're
see
done, nigga.
I can't see where y'all get.
You are now target practice. Faggot ass nigga. Anyway, I'm gonna do some push-ups, but I'll be in the chat, man.
Oh, he needs 35. We got to get Drew oh shit. We got to get Drew over that 1K mark. He need 35 of them. 35 of them. Yeah, you need 35. All right, we going.
I ain't even look. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, good looking, y'all, man. Yo, shout out to all y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna start pumping out more content, man. And you know what I mean? This is I do this for the love. I ain't get involved in this shit for a check. I do it because I love boxing. I love the community. And I hated it for years that, you know, old media, you know, by the time when I used to buy KO magazine and Ring magazine, by the time I got the news, it was already a month and a half late.
Yeah.
And as you get older, you find out that you was getting lied to all this time. So, you know, in this day and age, we can have direct contact to some of these athletes in real time. Like I told you, I was texting with Antonio Tarver today. You know what I mean? I got in touch with Roy and we had a conversation. He gave me some information. You understand? So we don't need these old ass, lying ass, motherfucking ESPN ass dudes to beat us in the head and tell us that some dude from fucking one of those Fiji islands that weighs 108 pounds is pound for pound the best in the world. And we look at this goddamn record, we don't recognize anybody.
Nice.
Oh, he conquered 8 divisions. Yeah, from strawweight to flyweight or some stupid shit like that. This is the guy? Never heard of him. Get out of here. You know what I mean? So, you know, we have power in what we do. We have power in what we do. We are the quality control, which is why we are hated so much. That's why we hate it so much. And then they go as far as to play the race card. They do that shit to us.
Yeah.
They do that shit to us. We didn't do that. We came in the game talking about boxing. They came, and then they flipped it and tried to make it a racial thing. They did that shit. We didn't do it. So since it's like that, we're going to keep our fucking entire Tim boot on the back of their necks, motherfuckers. This is what we're going to do. I ain't got to fucking wait on the manager to go talk to a fighter. Say the right thing. Say the right thing on Instagram and tag them in it. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Paulie Malignaggi, me and him had a long conversation. I sent you the conversation, right, Fred?
Yeah, yes.
Well, you saw it.
Yes.
Yeah. I said his name, and lo and behold, he pops up. We had a long conversation, and he told me just how he's coming. I have it screen saved. I screenshot the whole thing in order. And when I say he is, the term cognitive dissonance runs deep in his blood, it's like crazy. And just to touch on that for a second, look, we fuck with the Charlos, but if Paulie's announcing it, I can't watch it, man. If he's commentating, I can't watch it. Just off a general principle, man. I can't do it. All right? If Paulie had said about Jewish people what he said about the black people, what do you think would have happened? But this is how he rolls, and he ain't back. Props to him for not backpedaling on what he should. Now, ain't it funny how he stands on his square, but we're all made to apologize and shit, man.
Facts.
Fuck that.
Facts.
Get the fuck out of here, man. And with the power of the internet, with the power of social media, we don't need these motherfuckers. We don't. YouTube keep acting up, man. We can go somewhere else. We have power. Listen, to black people, since you want to make it about race, you motherfuckers, black people, we spend $1.1 trillion a year, and we don't own shit. All we need to do is redirect our buying power, redirect what we do with our money, and we could bankrupt this goddamn place and make them suck our dicks. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We need to get our heads straight. At times, we could be our own worst enemy, man. Wake up, man. Wake up. We could stream the Showtime fight. We don't even need to watch. If Paulie's on that shit, we shouldn't be looking at Showtime. Shouldn't be looking at it. Protest him. Everybody in here, more than likely, you guys got an Instagram account, man. Hit him up. Be like, yo, man, you wrong for that. I'm not even saying to curse him out. You ain't got to go there. Yo, we heard what you said. You wrong for that. There's 215 people watching right now. If he gets flooded right now, you wrong for that. And because of you, there's about 215 people that's not going to watch because of you. You wrong for that, man. We heard what you said. And so, and who the fuck is asleep at the wheel at the PBC?
Yeah, talk about it. I want to isolate that. Yeah, for real.
That's aggravating, man. Who the fuck let Larry Merchant in the building? Who allows Paulie to say what he says? Why the fuck was Sean Porter sitting there smiling when he said it? These guys are asleep at the wheel, man. Somebody need to say, hold on, that's not cool. After that should have been the last time he should have been on there. Someone should have pulled Paulie aside and say, yo, look, you can't say that shit, man. You standing on it? Cool. Goodbye. Here's your walking papers. All the piece of talent that we have here.
Got all the pieces.
Are black.
On board. All the pieces.
And you in here talking about everything else. Everything else. And you're not apologetic. He's standing on his square. Stand on your square. All right, go ahead, Paulie. You got a few thousand followers on Instagram. Let them pay your bills. You half a nigga. That's why he really mad. He got nigga in his blood. He said it while we had that conversation. He said it. He said, what about when your people came up and ran up in Sicily and pillaged and plundered? I said, no. No, that's not what they did. The Moors came there and just chilled. Where the fuck you think the term tall, dark, and handsome came from? Sicily? I thought you was Italian. Whatever. The real reason why Paulie Malignaggi is mad is because his hair's brown and his eyes are brown. That means he got nigga in his blood.
And
he hates about 25% of himself.
And he didn't get the talents to go with it.
That's right. He loves our culture, like a lot of Italians. Loves our culture. Listens to rap music. Ran up in a fucking ring with cornrows a couple of times. Wore extensions. Got a hair. First motherfucker I know to get his hair done in between rounds. All right, I saw that. All right? And you ain't got an ounce of the fucking talent that you thought you'd get. That's why you're mad. So whoever's at the PBC, stop just letting it run. Stop letting it run. Investigate. You need to fucking hear us. And how we show them that we ain't playing, we need to fuck their ratings up. Fuck the ratings up. And there's no Listen, man, it's no shade to the Charlos. It's no shade to Tank. It's no shade. But yo, if Paulie is on that mic, turn your TV all the way off. Unplug the fucker. Shut down your cable box, all that hot shit. It's called a protest. We ain't got to even announce it. It's a silent protest. We ain't heard nobody. Turn the fucker off. And when they look at their books and they look at the ratings and say, yo, what happened? Yeah, turn on the Instagram. We need to hit up Charlo. Hit up both of them. Be like, yo, listen, man, we love y'all, but your ratings about to be real fucked up because you got that guinea sitting over there talking reckless about you and everybody else because he's so goofed up. He want to be y'all. He want to be y'all, but he want to talk reckless about y'all. We can't have that. So what you do is you hit up Al and say, yo, look, could you find a way to get that motherfucker from behind that mic? Because he's fucking up our money right now. Maybe Al is absent on that. Maybe he, I don't know. But someone need to bring that shit to his attention. And Showtime is fucking with us by letting him sit in that seat. Get the fuck out of here, Paulie. Get all the way the fuck out of here. I don't like that shit. I do not like that shit. Look at this guy with that beak on his nose. Look at that shit. Toucan Sam ass motherfucker. Glass jaw having ass motherfucker. I was in the fucking garden when Miguel Cotto beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? I was there. I was like, come on, Paulie, do it for New York. Miguel had other plans. You heard? He had other plans. Come on, man. Come on, Paulie. I told Paulie, I said, you know what's sick, man? You do all of this shit, man. Every time you got in the ring, I said, a lot of times I rooted for you. When you fought the Baby Bull, I said you got jerked, man. I fought hard for you. He said to me, I don't need your type of support. What is my type of support? Really half a nigga? Or 3/4 of a, well, quarter of a nigga? Really quarter of a nigga? Really? All right. I just told you I paid money, bought a good seat to root for you. And you don't need my kind of support? The fuck does that mean? Never mind. I know what it means. He's the type of motherfucker, for those of you that don't know, his neighborhood in Brooklyn, where he's from, are the people that killed Yusef Hawkins. That's who he is. And if you talk to him long enough, he might even, if he knows about that, well, I'm pretty sure he does. He'll stand on that and say, well, we don't know what Yusef did. That's the kind of person he is. Because as soon as that video came out of Aubrey walking through that house, doing nothing, he jumped right on his page and said, yo, player, you need to check the new evidence. That's when I jumped up and said, what fucking evidence? He's walking through a house. I didn't know that was illegal. And then me and him went back and forth on Reggie's page. And the conversation ended as such. I said, look, social distancing, we can exercise it safe. We can meet up face to face and have a conversation. You live in Brooklyn, I live in the Bronx, let's get together. Haven't heard from him, but he follows me now on Instagram. You know what I mean? So, these guys, I ain't even gonna get on what Black Fight Fan told this motherfucker. He's saying, oh my God, it was hilarious. But man, this guy is a full-time coward. And this is the part of social media you love because you can get at these guys in real time. In real fucking time. So, you trolls watch what you say. But if you're saying something to these guys, stand on it. I ain't back down from a debate with him. No, especially when you're wrong. And when you're wrong and strong, that's the worst kind of person. He stood on his core beliefs. He ain't back out on it. If you scroll through some LDBC pages, you'll see it. You'll see it. He stands on this. He doesn't think he's wrong. That's the fucked up part. So he's going to be sitting in that seat. We got love for the Charlos. We got love for Tank. But if he's sitting in that seat, we can't support it. 264 people in the building. All right? If you agree with what we're saying, that should be 265 less eyes on this event. Hit them in the pockets, man. Fuck you very much. That's my time, Fred. Love you, brother.
Love you too. Appreciate you, Drew.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, just in case y'all haven't heard.
To join into the race conversations is because This is one of the exact examples of why I don't believe there is racial oppression in 2020 in this century. I believe there has been, sure, but I don't believe there's any racial oppression today. I believe it's all made up, and I believe it's to join into the race conversations is because this is one of the exact examples of why I don't believe there is racial oppression in 2020 in this century. I believe there has been, sure, but I don't believe there's any racial oppression today. I believe it's all made up, and I believe it's to join into the race.
It's all made up. It's all made up. All right. It's going to be a few thousand people that watch this video. I need y'all to unsubscribe to Showtime. I need you to unsubscribe to Showtime. Okay. Tag Viacoms. Tag Steven Espinoza on Twitter. Tag Paula Malignaggi. Tag on. There will be hundreds of free streams to watch all these fights. Showtime is struggling with support now. Showtime is struggling with support now. And with no fans and no tangible thing, we are in a position where we can be a great asset to one another. Your dollar matters, okay? I'm telling you again, your dollar. If you don't value your dollar, man, come on, man. I'm just telling you guys that right now, okay? Value. You earned the dollar. You earned the dollar. Excuse me. Why not value it? Put the money where it has a return on it. You know, there's no return. There's no return when you give it to Showtime. That $17.99 that I took back from Showtime, 16, whatever it was, I took my money back about 3 months ago. I said, no, I don't care. I'll be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's okay. But guess what I'm going to do now? I'm gonna get some streams, and we're going to share them streams.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
206, what's up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I think that what's fascinating here truly is that Tyson, he kind of became in some way enlightened or aware and very humbled. And I don't understand how he transitioned back into boxing from, you know, after doing the toad and saying, hey, I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to just give. And now he's going into, you know, potentially hurt somebody.
Mm-hmm. Money.
What are your thoughts on that?
Money.
No, he's not taking money. He's taking zero.
And you believe
he's
that?
Getting no bank.
Or you no.
Do you believe Mike Tyson's going to lie? Let me ask you a question. Do you believe Mike Tyson's going to lie to everyone and take money? He's the most honest person in the world these days. Truly. You don't believe me? You think I'm being naive? You think I'm asking? Let me ask you truly. Mike Tyson. The reason why people love this man, me included, is because he's so raw and honest. He tells you everything.
And
you don't agree with me? Educate me.
I got 3 bags of oxygen I want to sell you for $99.99.
Listen, man. Do you love Mike Tyson as a human being, as a fighter, as a human being?
I mean, I love my mother. I love my
you know
I love
what
my
I'm
kids.
Look at all the celebrities out there in the world, sir. Look at all the celebrities out there. Tell me anybody who's as honest Mike Tyson.
Man,
everyone's still selling.
Man.
Yeah, tell me. Lay it on me. Because I need to be educated on this.
It's no reason to be educated, man. The 3 women that left you over your lifetime is the answer. I mean, it's just really simple. If you're willing to fall for this, you're willing to fall for anything.
I've been married for 25 years. Back it up a little bit. Back it up. Seriously.
Congratulations.
I'm telling you, listen to me for a second. You watch him anywhere. He's the same person wherever you find. I've been watching him since we're the same age, Mike and I.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been watching him since I was a child. Okay. He was always the person I want, the outer person I wanted to be on the inside. And then I learned he's been so honest about his demons.
You're the weekend quarterback. You're Monday morning quarterback. That's who you are. So your master.
Bro, I've been in combat sports my whole adult life. I'm a jiu-jitsu guy.
No,
so
but
I'm not a weekend quarterback. I know how to fight.
No,
I've been in the.
I'm not saying you don't know how to fight. But similar to Paulie Malignaggi, he knows how to fight, but just can't get over the hump. Now this conversation ain't about how great you are, okay? Because you're 54 years old. No. You're still you're probably great and all that. You're probably in great shape. I'm just going
for an old guy.
And the point I'm going to say is, people prey on people like you. That's who Mike Tyson. That's who the core audience is. The nostalgic man. $74.99, but for $10 more, you can get it in HD. And you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna bring
Mike Tyson is lying. I want to hear you say that. Mike Tyson's lying to the public.
No,
I'm
not.
Let me hear you say that.
No. This is my show. No, this is my show.
Okay.
But
I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you. If you think Mike Tyson is doing this for free, I got 3 bags of oxygen to sell you. I'm just telling you that right now.
So he said publicly again.
Okay, and so did Tyson Fury. And so did Tyson Fury. Say he's giving his whole purse away to a nonprofit. Did he not say that?
I don't know. I only know about Mike Tyson, sir. Honestly.
Okay.
And I think it's. Let me say one more thing about it to you.
Yeah, no worries.
Do you know
where
why?
you calling from, by the way?
You know what? I'm in the Northwest.
Okay.
Here's my question for you. So here's something amazing about it. Mike said the following. He said, "Look, why am I giving this to charity? Because I can't handle having all. I don't want the problems that come along with all this money. I'm giving it. By the way, it's already got a lot of banks from Tyson Ranch. I'm giving this to charity because I don't want that. I turn into a monster. He's such an honest guy about it. So will he take $1 million? Who cares? He's already got, 100. What does he need $1 million for? He doesn't.
Well, you know what Mark Zuckerberg did? He said he's donating 99% of Facebook income to a nonprofit to be a humanitarian.
That's the billionaire challenge you're referring to. That Bill Gates started that.
No,
it's the billionaire challenge.
No, it's not a billionaire challenge. It's a no tax challenge, nigga. Excuse me. It's you don't pay taxes. You don't pay tax. That's the goal. They don't want to pay taxes. Come on, man. Stop being gullible, man. Stop being.
Well, let's move on to something more interesting then. Okay. How about this?
How about you do us a favor? How about you unsubscribe to Showtime? How about you? Do you love Mike Tyson?
I love him.
Unsubscribe to Showtime. Subscribe to
you got it. You got it.
Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and unsubscribe to Showtime. Pay your $17.99 because Black Lives Matter. How about you do that?
No problem. I'm not subscribed to Showtime, but
okay, good.
That's just fine with me.
Good.
But let me say something. If you would need to move on, that's fine.
You got one more question. What's up? What you got?
Yeah, one more question. So here's my question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
My question is this: If Mike Tyson fought someone his age, anybody his age, do you think he would? It's in the top 30. Do you think he'd be beat?
Well, Roy Jones is 51. That is his age.
No. Excuse me. I asked the question wrong. I apologize. If he fought someone, the current heavyweight in the top 30, you think he'd be knocked out?
In the top 30 right now?
Yes, right now.
He lost to Kevin McBride, man. Kevin McBride trains at your gym. What are you talking about?
Do you know the name of the number 7 heavyweight contender right now?
I know the top 7, but we're not gonna play that game now.
We're in a different generation. It's not the same anymore.
I mean that's totally perspective, and that's what keeps you alive. You're like every other old man. I'm going to get there too. Back in the day, we did it this way. Yeah, every old person says that, and it's okay. It's okay to love your era more than mine.
All right, bro. You got me pigeonholed. Listen, man, keep doing what you're doing. God bless you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Man, we need everybody to call in, man. You know, Fred love everybody. Just love black men a little bit more. You know what I mean? But feel free to call on in. I like y'all. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I have my hand on that motherfucking hang up button like a motherfucker. I was like, okay, here we go. He's setting me up for the okie doke. Nigga, you only could pump fake me once now, nigga. You know what I mean? You only could pump fake me once. You know what I mean? Shit, other than that, I'm staying on the floor with my hands up. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, don't forget, man. Do not forget that Gary Russell will be.
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
This Sunday, Gary Russell will be in the building. One of your favorite fighters, I might say.
You got that right. I go watch Gary now.
I know.
Now, this is a response to that guy who just called.
Oh, sure. Why not?
All that weed Mike Tyson been smoking ain't made him tell no truth. He ain't sit up there one time and said that he actually raped a woman. He said, "Oh, I didn't took a lot of pussy and I've done some foul things, but I didn't rape that woman." Well, I know a woman personally that he raped, and he still ain't admitted it. And the motherfucker, you know, the girl living good. She's got a big ass house, but she's fucked up in the head. You know what I mean? So he's fucked up a lot of people and paid a lot of women off. So no, I don't believe it. And as long as he's sitting there smoking weed with white people on a YouTube or a blog or whatever you call it shit, I'm not impressed with nothing he's saying. Because he ain't saying shit. What is he saying? What is he being truthful about? And no, he ain't worth more than $3 million. I don't know what the guy said, $100 million. No.
He's nostalgic.
That's why he threw water in Don King's face.
He's nostalgic. His guy
he's
is
a
coming
big
back.
ass liar. I know that.
His guy is coming back.
As long as he ain't raping white women. When he tried to rape, what's the guy name with the cut in his face? The trainer that had.
His niece. His niece.
Yeah, that was the first and the last white woman he tried to rape. Ever since then, he's been raping sisters. Ain't nothing black about Mike Tyson, okay? Nothing. I'm not impressed with him. And I watch his shit every now and then just to see how much shit that he's full of. And here it is. Pretty soon, we're going to want to watch two 80-year-old motherfuckers fighting. Come on, oh, man, they look good for their age. Actually, I looked at his younger thing on some of his younger films when he was throwing them punches and shit. No, he did not look fast to me that other day or last week or last month. But that shit didn't look fast. It might have looked fast to somebody about 80 or 90. This shit didn't look fast to me. But no, I'm not impressed with that. I don't want to see it either. We are becoming so starved for boxing that we gonna watch two old motherfuckers, man. Really? Are we that starved with all this talent out here now? He want to come suck all the air out the room. No, I don't want to see that motherfucker. I don't want to see Holyfield. I don't want to see Larry Holmes gonna come back and challenge him. How about that? That's what we're gonna see next, right? Motherfuckers should have found something on the side to do. And I know sometimes side businesses are kind of slowed up by what's going on there. That's why the government gave that money, to kind of keep you above water until, shit come back. But if I got to sit here and watch Mike Tyson, yeah, damn, and Roy Jones, you're right. Who was that? Kevin McBride had him sitting down in the damn corner on his ass looking stupid.
On the ropes or some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, and he fell down flat on his butt and the man was counting and he looked no. And all the weed that he's smoking now, I bet that bitch ain't got 3 minutes in it. Roy Jones might kill him now. I bet you he ain't got over 3 minutes. A little over 3 minutes. That's all he gonna get. And then they got on headgear and 20-ounce gloves. I want to see this shit, man. I want to see what's coming out now, and we'll stream whatever Showtime is doing because I got rid of this shit because y'all said get rid of it.
That's what's up. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, man, I'm back in the chat. I'm a lying-ass Mike Tyson. I hope you're hearing this, man. What kind of truth he told other than he ain't raping no white women, and as long as he raping black women, he the most honest motherfucker in the world to you, and he's smoking weed in front of the nation. Even though it's illegal some places, illegal other places. Man, fuck Mike Tyson. Anyway, back in the chat, King. Love you, man.
Hey, Triple OG.
Hey.
Tell that girl to come on the show for an interview.
What girl?
The girl.
Oh, hell no. That girl fucked up, man. That shit been over 20-some years ago.
Okay.
That girl is fucked up, man.
I thought she was over it. I mean, not over, but able to talk.
Oh, hell, you don't get over that. No,
I don't mean it in those terms. I stand corrected.
Huh?
Let me omit what I just said. I thought maybe.
Oh no, that's okay because she. I'm glad she ain't listening. But then again, I don't know.
No, but still, it may be someone who's gone through something like that. I don't want to say it like that, but maybe.
Oh, I understand what you're saying though.
Gotcha.
But I know one that would, but she won't rape by Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of women can't handle shit like that, man. And that shit was brutal. Okay.
Okay.
And she told me about it. I was like, God damn. And man, the woman is about. She's about 55, man. She looked like she's 30-something now. She got
to you,
man. She bad, man.
To you, she looked 35. No, say to me, she looks 35. I hate.
If you saw, you'd be like,
always saying that shit. Niggas always saying it, man. I saw her. She looked about 35.
No, I ain't talking about what niggas saying. I'm talking about a motherfucker who been single all his life, that she still running around here, got young boys running behind my ass. Oh, she's fly now because of the money she got from it.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you sit down and you talk to her, oh man, she is all fucked up, man. She ain't had no kids.
Oh, I
and
don't know that side of it.
Probably
But-
could have,
but
he
it's
probably could have fucked her insides up. You know what I mean? She
I
didn't
don't-
talk about that part.
I don't know, but I just think it's important that if you can heal yourself from this. I actually heard Cece talking about this on Trill Boxing Talk a couple days ago, where she was saying I was RAPD, I was MOLESTD, and she said,
Amen to
let me-
CC, you running around here, man. CC a bad motherfucker. I
Yeah.
love that pretty motherfucker.
Yeah,
But it ain't a whole lot of CC walk around here. That
And-
girl is street tough, street smart, and she intelligent as hell.
very intelligent.
I love her.
And-
I love her, man. Every time I see her, man, I'm over here drooling like I got 3 stacks for your ass, CC. Shit. I'm like, I love her.
Yeah.
But no, you ain't got a lot of women that.
No, yeah, and that's the angle I was going at. Like maybe like.
I knew what you were talking about. I knew exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But don't think I ain't gonna ask her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her.
And maybe she can help some women out there. It's important. It's important. You know what I mean? Because they probably settled out of court and did their thing. So it's so that's done in whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I'm just
they did.
So
yeah, but I'm gonna ask her now. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna tell her I ain't use no name. You use your name, but I use you an example without your name, and I'm gonna ask her that because that's interesting.
Yeah, and
it might help her. Who knows?
Some fathers. I mean, I'm not being. I mean, this is the barbershop, you know what I mean? And
it's the barbershop. She can come in anonymous. You know what I mean?
And if she can help someone, I mean, we all.
Hey, look, you giving me ideas now. That's happening because people ain't stopped raping people now. So yeah,
that
she
word
always
just
seemed like she wanted
that
to help
word
people,
is so hard to digest when you say that. You know, that's
yeah, I know
that word.
Yeah,
it's so challenging to digest. That's why I spelled it out.
I know,
but I think we got to heal each other. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And be
that's
real
true.
with each other.
And that's how I'm gonna go at it with it. I'm gonna go at it with it. And oh, you just got me. Yeah, that's gonna be my homework. You gave me some homework.
All right. Yeah, we can talk about it off the air. The three of us can have a phone conversation off the air. You know what I mean? And go from there. But I think it's all about healing. It's all about getting better.
Yeah.
The same way I talk about my pain and me not having a father and me being very honest and open about that. Maybe that healed somebody in the barbershop. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
Because people was like, how do you talk about that so open? Nigga, it's the truth. And
exactly.
And that's it. So that's
like when I told people I was a dope fiend, they were like, well, you don't look like no dope fiend. I said, what a dope fiend look like?
Yeah, true that. True that. You know what I mean?
I've been recovered 34 years, but people say, well, that don't bother you no more. No, it don't bother me as long as I keep talking about it. That's the healing that I got to share with others in order to help them. It ain't about me now. It's about me passing it down to help somebody else so I can get even, more better. So I'm gonna hit her with that one, man. Because first I said, no, then I thought about it as you were talking. I said, you got a point, Fred. It ain't about her. It's about who can she help me?
Yeah, who can she help?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right. I like that one. That was on point. I might even call her now, but I'm going back in the chat. I'm gonna call on my landline.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
All right, King. Love you, man.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Love you too. Yeah. I know some of y'all may not be a fan of that, but there's some men out there that's probably dating a woman, you know what I mean? A sister, a niece, an auntie. You know what I mean? They've been holding that shit and festering it for years, man. I know it's a tough conversation to have, just like that Kovalev conversation was a tough conversation for me to have. You know what I mean? But let's be honest and live. Let's be honest with each other and live. You know what I mean? I'm very honest about my life. And if I had a hiccup like that in my life, I wouldn't be ashamed to share it. You know what I mean? It's just I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy to be like, this is taboo. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about God. We don't talk about politics at the dinner table. No, that's the conversation we need to have. You know what I mean? And I would be smart enough to have a woman on the show with me to conduct that interview. You know what I mean? I'm not dumb enough to be like, well, I got the answers. No, I would maybe Cheryl. Maybe we do it on a Wednesday. You know what I mean? So, anyways, when boxing comes back, when Kovalev has a fight, I'm gonna help them put something together. All right. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's your opinion. It's your opinion. You know what I mean? It's your opinion, Reg, and I respect that. You know what I mean? But CC talks about it. It wasn't stupid when CC was talking about it. It was very informative. It was very cathartic.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
What's up, 323?
Yo, what up, Fred? It's your boy H Money,
Nigga,
Mr. The
you got a
Zone.
burner,
How you
nigga?
feeling?
You got a burner? The hell you doing?
Yeah, you know, I'm on a trap phone right here, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be calling you from the trap phone from now on, man. I think they got my phone tapped, man. But yeah, hey Fred, I like these fights coming up, man. I like these fights with Charlo and Rosario, Charlo and Derevyanchenko. But I don't think these fights are pay-per-view worthy, Fred. You know what I'm saying? And with you boycotting these pay-per-views, boycotting Showtime, the numbers are really going to be very, very low, man. I'm thinking it's gonna be a flop, man. These pay-per-views are going to flop. Fred, you want to talk about your decision to boycott Showtime real quick?
Simple. It's really simple. Paulie Malignaggi had said some disgusting things as it pertains to Black people in America, and Showtime and Viacom and CBS hasn't done anything. And it's time for us to stand up, even if it's 1,000 people, 2,000 people, to know inherently that I stood on my square and I inspired some people to do it. I'm happy with it. I'm not saying I can. I'm not here on saying we gonna make sure no one shows up to your fight and no one's gonna buy the fight. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm encouraged, because guess what? It's gonna come up again. And this $17 protest that we have, this $17 protest is gonna inspire you to expand. Maybe it's your job next time. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a supermarket. Maybe it's a neighborhood store. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, they gonna really see, you know what I mean, you know, how important you are to their movement, man. How important you are to the PBC. You know what I'm saying? They have been mistreating you for a while now.
Sure.
Even the Kelly Swanson situation,
Karen
how
Swanson,
that went
yeah.
down.
Mhm,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? We're not even talking about that.
Mhm. You speaking great points. You speaking great points. And guess what? I'm free as a bird now. See, honestly, this is where I want it to be, free. I respect the relationships that I have in boxing. I always call people when I disagree with them. Every person I've ever disagreed with, I've called them. They've either declined to do an interview or I've told it in person. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't get on this thing and be like, hey, I call them like, hey, I don't agree with you, and this is my stance, you know. So I'm very conscientious of it, and so that's where we're at, man. Man, it's time for us to love us. Okay, it's time for us to love us at the end of the day, and that's what I believe.
For real, Fred. You know what I mean? Like, you've been doing a great job promoting the PBC, their whole movement.
I have
for a very, very long time. You've been doing a great job.
I have.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm your background singer. That's all.
Yeah, Fred, you've been doing a great job. You was like, you know, one of the main ones supporting them, and now they disrespect you for more than a year now. You know what I mean? And yeah, they gonna pay for it. They gonna pay for it. Your decision to boycott these pay-per-views, you know what I'm saying, is really gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt them. I'm looking at some terrible pay-per-view numbers. I don't think no more than 90,000 pay-per-view buys for Charlo.
We gonna hurt them big. No, we gonna hurt them big time. I know it, because I know without a shadow of a doubt, because guess what? Black fight fans gonna talk about it in the morning when boxing come back. Blue Blood's gonna talk about it in the afternoon. I'm gonna talk about it at night, and everyone else in the middle that want to fill this in, everyone fill in the gaps. You understand what I'm saying? It's that important. It's that important, man. Imagine if we put that $17 together, you know what I mean, and did something hypothetically. I know it's not happening, but I'm just saying that's how important it is. You know, shit. You know, you can get
Absolutely.
2 shares. You can get 3 shares of American Express. I mean, American Airlines, close to 3 shares. You know what I mean, which is $18. You know, or 2 shares. You know, so You know, it's
for sure, Fred. You was keeping them going, bro. You kept them moving. You know what I'm saying? You was there when nobody else was.
I was an
when
asset.
the song came on the scene.
I was an asset.
My bad. Go ahead, brother.
I'm just a background singer. I was an asset.
Yo, Fred, you was definitely when the zone came on the scene. Who stepped up and went against Eddie Hearn? Went against the zone? That was you. That was you. You know what I'm saying? Kept them relevant. Now all of a sudden they turn their back on you. They turn their back on you, bro. Now they got to pay for it. You know what I mean? So these pay-per-view numbers are going to dwindle. You know what I mean? We love Charlo, you know what I'm saying? But he's never done a pay-per-view in his life. He never done a pay-per-view in his life, Fred. He just started headlining main events in 2019, which is all facts. It's all facts. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis is fighting Leo Santa Cruz. Gervonta just was at 135. Now he's dropping down in weight to fight Leo Santa Cruz at 130. It's not a good fight. Nobody wants to see it. People want to see Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis. That's the fight to make. You know what I mean? They put it on these fights that people don't want to see, and they overcharging fans. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to Fred, keeping it real once again. I want to switch the topic real quick on the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight, Fred. Yep. I think that they were supposed to fight a while ago when Roy Jones Jr. had beat John Ruiz for that heavyweight championship. They made an offer to Roy Jones, a $20 million offer to fight Mike Tyson, you know what I mean, after he beat John Ruiz for the heavyweight title. So Antonio Tarver went to that press conference after Roy Jones beat John Ruiz. Antonio Tarver was calling out Roy Jones. Roy Jones was like, let me move down to fight Antonio Tarver. Let me shut him up real quick because they had a rivalry. They both was from Florida. So Roy was like, let me go settle this beef with Antonio Tarver. He went down to light heavyweight and got knocked out. So we never got a chance to see Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson. Now they're about to fight. Fred, man, I think Mike Tyson is too big for him. I think Mike Tyson is going to knock him out. What about you?
I think Mike Tyson has a huge advantage the first 4 rounds. And then he's going to gas out. I mean, I don't expect a different Mike Tyson, y'all. I expect a worse Kevin McBride. You know, I don't expect some guy that's going to be a world beater. Nah, I don't. And it's going to be a big ring so they don't get hit as much. It's, you know, so it's they going, nah, it ain't going.
But you know what, Fred, Roy Jones Jr. was known for his speed, his athleticism. You know, he's older now, 51 years old. That speed is gone. That athleticism is gone. Mike Tyson is known for being a power puncher. And we all know the power is the last thing that leaves a fighter. You know, so Mike Tyson, I think, still got the power. And I think Roy Jones doesn't have the speed to get away. I think Tyson should be able to finish him off, Fred. You know what I mean? But I definitely appreciate you. Tomorrow night, Virgil Ortiz is fighting Fred. Really? Check it out if you can, my brother. Check it out if you can.
All right. All right.
For sure, Fred. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Gary Russell Jr. this Sunday. Fred, man, set up the fight with Devin Haney.
That's what we're gonna do.
Fight.
That's what I'm gonna do. Y'all gonna call in and ask them the questions anyway. Y'all gonna.
For sure, Fred. It's gonna be a live topic, man. It's gonna be a lot of people calling. It might be one question, and you think we're gonna do one question or more than that?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of time. Gary, my dude, man.
For sure.
Yeah, his feet gonna be up when he's in the barbershop Sunday. So y'all gonna be good.
For sure, Fred. Appreciate you, man. I love you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, dog. Yep. Peace. Yeah, man. His feet gonna be up Sunday. We got Gary Russell. Excuse me, Mr. Y'all better call him Mr. Gary Russell because he gonna correct y'all. He corrects me every time. Mr. Gary Russell. Okay, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. will be in the barbershop Sunday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also, yeah, man, Showtime. Showtime has no respect for you, dog. Showtime has no respect. And I want to correct myself. Reggie, you are right. I didn't ask the question right. I would say that it came off kind of sharp. So I will correct myself and say that you're right. I should have asked it more in a humanitarian way, more in an empathetic way. You know what I mean? So I do get that how it came off kind of sharp. And but yeah, man, it's Tank Davis. Did y'all see Tank Davis, dog? Did y'all see it? Tank Davis, dog. I didn't understand this shit at all. I didn't understand this at all, dog. I didn't understand this at all. Tank Davis, his 135 belt is on the line. He's fighting at 130. He has to make the weight of 130. I'm confused, dog. I'm confused. How does the ace high got to make the challenger's weight? Oh man, I'm confused, dog. I'm literally confused, man. I don't get none of that. Dog. That's beyond my own understanding, dog. I don't understand that at all, man. And don't forget to smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button. Follow me on Instagram. I'm real active on Instagram, y'all, because it's easier to upload on Instagram than it is on on YouTube. So yeah, man. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Silent Heroes, and don't forget to follow Drew Titan. He's a baker's dozen away from hitting that 1,000 mark, and he deserves. Y'all know how big of an asset he is in here, man. As is all y'all. You know what I mean? And I want to personally thank y'all, man, because my subscriber count hasn't grown, which is okay. I'm not too concerned with the numbers, but when we change when we add it, not change, when we add it to the show in terms of guests, in terms of us being real dedicated to the show, my views has doubled. YouTube sent me a notification saying that my views went up 213%. That's because y'all sharing it, y'all liking it, y'all chopping it up, putting it on your Instagram, Twitter. Keep doing it. This is literally as hey, if this don't make me going against Showtime don't make me independent, nothing will. I'm as independent as they come. Okay. I don't get free tickets. I don't get free airline tickets. I don't get free hotels. You know what I mean? I do everything off the strength. So just keep on hitting that like button and keep on sharing it and keep supporting everyone that supports us, man. Yeah, Tank entering the Cotto Pacquiao rules all over again. Remember that? Remember how Freddie Roach did him? Woo-wee. And you know Freddie, Cotto laughs about that now. Cotto laughs about that. He does. He laughs about it. He doesn't get mad about it. You know, I've asked him 10 different times, you know, because I always find that ironic. Hey, we're gonna drain you and we're gonna beat you, and then you're gonna hire me as your trainer. But Cotto is not much of he's probably a great interviewer in Spanish, but he never really gave, you can go on my channel, he never really gave me much in English. He kind of talks under his breath, real monotone, very direct, and you know what I mean? So maybe his English has gotten a lot better since he's not training it. And I think he's promoting now. So I think he probably learned more English. So shout out to Cotto. I actually miss Cotto, man. Cotto is easy to miss, dog. Cotto fought everybody, you know, for the most part. You know, he's easy to miss, you know. So but yeah, man, it's yeah, man. So I'm gonna keep on saying this. Unsubscribe to Showtime. Okay, it's very important. Unsubscribe to Showtime, and we're gonna keep on pushing. All right, we got a 2-month start, and and hear me out. The Charlos is gonna understand when and if I ever talk to them. Okay, they're gonna understand, and they're gonna hear my viewpoint, and they should respect it. And the reason why they should respect it is because Jamel's Charlo against Oscar De La Hoya. That is the same thing we're fighting with Paula Malignaggi. Okay, different words, same meaning. Okay, it's the same synonym. You understand what I'm saying? So and Tank is gonna fully understand. Tank will understand. I know y'all think that we may be hurting their pockets, but buy their merchandise. You know what I mean? That's more that's more of a concentrated financial contribution to them. Okay, watch them on share their videos on YouTube. Subscribe to their YouTube channels. You understand? That's important. You know, and that's just the reality of it. You know, and I've already come to grips that it's going to people are going to be mad at me in boxing, but I have to, man, listen, it is so hard for me. It is so hard for me to harbor on something that's really into my spirit. It's really hard. It's really hard. That's why I you know what I mean, I don't want to redirect this show, but it's really hard for me to do it. It's really hard, so it's just what I stand on, and I built the channel on this, and I can't deviate because I would be really comfortable by just ignoring it, but I can't. I really, really can't. And I'm gonna say thank you in advance. So thank you guys for unsubscribing. Invest that $17 into American Airlines stocks, or some JetBlue stocks, or some Spirit Airlines stocks, okay, or some oil. You know what I mean? So do it that way, and hopefully you get a return on it. I'm not a
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
What's up?
Salute to Barbershop Conversations. Salute to you, Fred.
What's up?
It's real rap.
We know.
Look, I want to give Paul George a major shout out, bro.
Oh, what Paul George did today?
What he's doing is whenever he sits down to interview,
I saw that.
He's not taking no questions on basketball. He's not taking no questions on any type of sporting event other than Breonna Taylor.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
If these boxers would take the same approach, then I could fuck with it. Straight up. If these boxers took the same approach, like, you got the world's attention. You definitely got the nation. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, they're world famous. You know what I'm saying? These guys have fans all over the world. And I haven't heard anybody outside of Wilder and Errol Spence make any type of comment toward any of the temperature that's been going on basically since COVID, basically since these murders have popped up. And let's not forget, just because the names aren't coming out and the media doesn't want to put the information out because they're very selective with what the fuck they do. Don't forget, I just looked this shit up about a week ago. We're averaging 1,300 Black deaths a year. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace to, it's too many to name, man. Rest in peace to all of them. But until these boxers fucking speak up, fuck boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm streaming everything. Fuck them. If I decide to watch it. So I feel what you're doing. Salute. It's a great idea, you know what I'm saying? Because we do have the power. We got the spending power. Salute to Drew Titan, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to get up with bro, with OG, man. Salute to Drew Titan. Y'all get that man to his 1,000 subs, man, so that he can monetize his channel, so he can do more for his channel. But until these motherfuckers actually do something, put some resources together, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting shit. And I don't give a fuck who like this shit or not. I ain't supporting shit, and I don't care how niggas feel about that shit. I don't care how y'all feel, bruh. Like, somebody's got to do something, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the conversation that you had yesterday. Great show. You know what I'm saying? But I want to take a special shout out and time to salute Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a clip that I saw early this morning. I was like, you know what? That's a great fucking idea. Why don't LeBron James do that shit? Why don't these boxers do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Why don't all these athletes, you know what I'm saying, use their goddamn platform to speak on something with substance, bro? I don't give a fuck what you're trying to sell. I don't give a fuck how big your house is. I don't give a fuck what you got going on because you don't support us. So why I'm going to support you? Straight up. Like, has anybody said, look, I'm asking you a question, Fred, that you know of. If you know, answer it if you know. Has anybody said anything outside of Wilder and Errol Spence?
Yeah, there's been plenty. I've seen them. But I understand. I understand your sentiment. I'm not going to take away from where you're going. Go ahead, continue.
Because at this point, bro,
You know, I see a lot of scared motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, boxers may do certain things in their city. Cool. Salute to that. You know what I'm saying? But when it's actually time to actually speak up on some shit, everybody wants to be Muhammad Ali until it's time to be Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali made a real fucking sacrifice, man, with no corporate sponsors behind him. You know what I'm saying? No real backers behind him. He made a real sacrifice for his people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand why these motherfuckers want to, you know, parade his name and take his name and joviate his name when you don't carry the same energy that that man carried. That man actually gave a fuck. And he did more than just talk. That's the least you can do is speak up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not counting another man's pockets, man. I'm not telling another man what to put his money toward. But at the very least, you want my support? Speak up. Say something. Do something. You know what I'm saying? We out here, I get it, man. Salute to all the ones that's out there, you know what I'm saying? Boots on the ground, actually getting shit done. You know what I'm saying? Salute. But, man, these boxers, man, they can miss me with this shit. Like, look, is this, because somebody said it earlier, this is Jamel's first pay-per-view?
Both of them.
Man, you just going to take it on the chin, dog. You got to take it on the chin because you should look. Breonna Taylor aside, right? Let's put her aside. You know what I'm saying? Let's put the queen aside. Rest in peace. Why haven't you said anything toward Paulie Malignaggi? At the very least, you walk by this motherfucker, you see his motherfucker. He comments on your fights. Does a terrible job. He's got great boxing knowledge and all this shit, but he uses his voice for bullshit. So fuck Paulie. Paulie could have been a Hall of Fame announcer. You know what I'm saying? But he decided to coon. You know what I'm saying? Or to be a little fucking racist, man. That's him. So fuck him. But I hear what you're saying, Fred. I hear that you say, you know, a lot. Look, probably Clarissa Shields too, I'm sure. But outside of maybe them three names, for sure, I'm not 100% sure with Clarissa. But I know for sure, Errol Spence and Wilder have spoken up, you know, and I know they got to be doing something behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah.
But the rest of you motherfuckers, bro, you're not getting my you're not getting my support, bro. You're not. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to leave it at that, bro. I ain't gonna you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna drag this shit out. I just wanted to mention that. Salute to Paul George. That's a great fucking tactic. Whenever they ask him a question, he redirects the interview back to Breonna Taylor.
That's great.
So I'm saluting that man, bro. Appreciate you letting me say that, Fred. Salute to the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the chat family. It's real rap. Peace, man. I'm out.
Appreciate you, big homie. Appreciate you, big homie. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Don't forget Sunday night. Mr. Gary Russell will be in the barbershop, man. That's gonna be an electric show, man. Don't forget to tune in Sunday night, and don't forget to unsubscribe to Showtime. Man, we got a 2-month head start, man. We on a marathon. You know what I mean? What would Nipsey do? Ask yourself that. What would Nipsey do? All right. Nipsey wouldn't stand for that, you know what I mean? And it's time for us to live out those lyrics, you know what I mean? And that's what we're on.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
What's poppin', 614?
Hey, yo, man. How you doing, man? How you doing, Big Fred?
How you doing?
Hey, man, I just want to say something, right? Why is it always the black communities? Why we always got to look up to celebrities to always try to come and save us, man? Why the fuck is that, bruh? I just want to know that. Why we gotta call for celebrities? Most of these people are just athletes, man.
I believe we're doing our part. Not too many of us in here are celebrities out. I mean, we're celebrities in our home, at our jobs, around our friends. Yes. I mean, for the sake of that word.
There's no other culture. Listen, there's no other race to where they look up to celebrities other than the black community. I keep hearing people keep calling in here talking about, why is not LeBron James not doing something? Why is this not people? Who the fuck? There's no other race that looks up to celebrities other than the black community, man. That's so sad, bro. When you got people that's athletes, like you want a person that dribbles the ball. Come on, man. You want to look up to them? Why is? Come on, man, Big Fred, man. We gotta stop looking up to fucking celebrities,
Be
man.
the
and
example.
athletes,
Okay,
man.
it's simple. Be the example. Call back in when you believe that you are, if you're not already, and inspire us.
Well, can I say something? Right, there's a group of black people, right? They call them. I don't know if you probably heard of them. Not fucking around coalition, right?
Yeah.
They really be out here doing stuff.
Yep.
Why the fuck do most of the callers that just calling right now? They're the ones that's really helping stuff out. Like if they feel something so strong about it, why don't they go join that group? They literally helping people.
It's plenty of groups. It's plenty of groups. We talked about that last night. We're not steering the show in that direction. I'm not deterring your message, but
and then you want to hate on the black athletes. You want to hate on you talking about y'all want to start boycotting Jamel Charlo. Y'all don't want to buy their pay-per-view. That's the mindset of black people, man. All black people, we got this one thing: a crap in a barrel, man.
yeah,
that's
you
it,
think?
Man.
See, that's the and you're hustling backwards.
How?
Are you prepared to listen, or are you going to talk over me?
Oh no! I'm sorry,
okay.
man.
Okay.
I'm
No,
man.
because we're gonna have a conversation then, and I'll just let you talk till you get tired. And so the
No,
point.
go
okay,
ahead.
the point I'm making is this: who is in this case? Who is the enemy?
Everybody.
No, I'm talking about Showtime and boycott. Let's work backwards. Who's the enemy?
Man, shit. The enemy is everybody. Asians, Arabs, white folks.
Stop. You got to focus. Focus with me. Focus. I'm going to start calling you GED when you call it. All right, because it sounds funny. All right, now focus. Now, who's the enemy? Showtime would be the enemy, right? Showtime would be the enemy, right? Who
you right?
Is working for Showtime? We don't say, hey, the black cop. We say police officers, right? We say defund the police, right?
Yeah.
Do we not? That's the point that I am making. It's not about Jamel Charlo. They are under the umbrella of Showtime. They are not under the umbrella of what is of what we're fighting for. I don't know if they're going to speak up about it. We just started this missions today. I can't speak for them. And I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to use say all black people. I'm just if you're a part of this, you're a part of this. But the big picture, we got to start going. We got to start getting excited about marathons and not sprints. If you want to spend your money, you go right ahead. Okay. And
I'm gonna support my black fighters all day, every day. It don't matter. I'm always gonna support my black fighters. I'm buying their pay-per-view.
And when you see the big, and I hope that you keep watching this show so your vernacular can expand. Okay. That's all. Whether you agree or disagree, don't stop watching this show so your vernacular can expand.
Oh no, man! I always watch your show, man. I always watch every video that you drop. I always watch it.
Thank you.
I've been a long time subscriber.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
A year ago, you know what I mean? Like I you know what I mean? I like you. I always, you know what I mean? I love how you always support the black community and how you always support our black fighters. You know what I'm saying? I really love you for that, Big Fred.
I'm supporting them long term with this move. I'm not supporting them for 90 days. If I agree to this pay-per-view, I'm supporting black people for 60 days. I am supporting black people for the duration through perpetuity. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. And you don't understand now. But
you probably right. I don't understand. It's just, you know, one thing that really pissed me off is when black as us as people, when we keep fucking begging fucking celebrities, man.
I get that.
Come on, bro. Like that stuff needs to really stop, man. I hate when I start hearing people like, why is not LeBron James not saying something? Why is this not athletes not saying? Why is this like? Who the fuck? There's no other race that looks up to celebrities, bro.
You can't say that.
People,
you can't say that.
That's sad.
No, you can't say that. No, that's wrong. Don't compare
man,
us.
No.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this.
Races,
go ahead. Continue. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Yeah, you
Other
can.
races, they got celebrities. They admire them. You know what I mean? It's some difference between admire and be like, you know what? I like him. But, so, like, you ain't never going to hear a white person be like, hey, man, where's Tom Brady, man? Why he's not speaking for something? Because they, you know what I mean? Because they don't look at Tom Brady. They know, like, hey, man, the guy's just good at football. You know what I'm saying? That's
you can't speak
He's
for them
because
you've never listen. It's like me, right? It's like me. Sunday we had a show, right, about black women. I can't speak on being a black woman. You understand? So I brought in our beautiful, intelligent, articulate, higher frequency woman to explain the viewpoint. I can't sit here on this channel and be like, black women it is. You can't speak on Jewish men. You can't speak on Mexican men. You can't say that. You can't say that. And when you use all, you better be 100% right.
Yes, a lot of listen, man, every time I see something happening, man, it's always black people being like, oh, what the hell is where's LeBron James? Why he's not speaking about
I get
something?
that. I get
Come
that.
on,
I get
man.
that.
Like,
I get that.
Who the fuck looks up to celebrities other than black people, man? We need to really stop that, man. You know who we need to start supporting? Like the people from like the NFTA, man. You feel me? I literally fuck with them. I'm about to go to they about to have a rally in Kentucky, Louisville. You know what I'm saying?
Take videos and send them to me. Do that to me.
Yeah,
are you going? Are you going?
Yes.
Okay, take videos and send it to me. I need that footage for my Instagram. Okay.
Yes, I'm from Ohio, man. Kentucky ain't nothing but a 3-hour drive right now.
Okay,
so I'm already.
You're right there on the border. You're right there on the border.
Only thing, yes,
you
and
got
one
2
thing
New
I want to
Years.
tell everybody that want to complain and want to start saying something, join the mother. Go find yourself a group. Find something. You know what I mean? Go create your own stuff. Don't be looking out for help, but don't be looking up to fucking athletes, man.
Mm-hmm.
No other race does that. Every other race, they find a political person they look up to. You ain't never gonna hear no Asian person talking about, what the fuck is Jeremy Lin? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We need to stop that, man.
In my
Stop
humble
looking
opinion,
up to these athletes,
in
man.
my humble opinion, you got the right energy. You just need more information. That's all I'm asking. More information. Keep seeking. Seek and ye shall find. I learned that somewhere in the Bible. I don't know where, but I found it there.
I got like a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like I came from like a nice little successful family.
I get all that.
And I've been raised right, man. And one thing I'm trying to see is
don't make yourself stop. Because I don't let no one in my life talk. I can't let you talk like that. I was raised right as a black man. Now, when I see all these motherfucking we can't have that conversation here, man. I don't care where you come from, nigga. I was raised in a single house. We're not gonna do that real right. We ain't going back and forth. But I'm just gonna say this: love your brothers. Do your own. Wait. Listen. Yes, love your brothers beyond your own understanding. Understand what I'm saying. You don't understand this now, but think about what I'm saying. Love your brothers beyond your own understanding. Listen to me on that, because you think right now, and I went through this when I got my college degree. Everybody need to go to college. College is the right way. Then I go on my bar. Then I go.
And then
I go to my hood. The pastor of my neighborhood, I'm just saying that hypothetically, the man in my neighborhood was the barber. He was in charge of the community. So who kept the community safe? The barber. Not this dumb Negro, Lil Fred, who went to Whittier College, who thought that I had my degree and I'm all knowing and I'm smarter than you. No, love your brothers beyond your own understanding, because the same way, and I'm just use the LDBC as an example, the same way, even if I disagree or agree, there's a nugget that I can take away from Junior the Truth before. Yeah, I'm not sure if y'all watch Junior the Truth in the morning, and then it goes to Trill Talk, and then it goes to KQKC, Fanon, and you know the list. It goes on. So I know all of them. So that's what I'm saying. Love your brothers beyond your own understanding. It is crucial. Okay, I was once that nigga that believed, oh, I read these books. I read all the books. I'm a smart nigga.
Can I say something? Like Fred, like I would follow you, bro. Like cause you got a strong message behind you. Like I look up to you. To me, I see you more important than like when people be like, why? Like LeBron James and these athletes, like to me, I see you as more of a black leader than
I
any of them.
appreciate that.
I'm being honest. You feel me? Like I respect people like you.
Oh, that's love.
You know what I'm saying? I can't respect a dude that's being owned by a white person. That's
And
in his pocket. That can't speak the truth.
Now, see, that's why I said you got to love your brothers beyond your own understanding. You said you can't love your brother who's being owned by a white man, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I said in the beginning of this conversation, who is Showtime? Who is the enemy? Showtime. Who is the Charlos and who is Charlos and Tank working for?
They working for Viacom, the same people that did Nick Cannon dirty.
Oh, nah. So now you get it. So now you get the big picture.
Yes,
So how about you?
Sir.
So when we get done running this victory lap on this phone call, we run the marathon. Okay. And we'll be A1. Okay. I gotta get to another call, but I appreciate you, man. And no
problem, man.
And love your brothers beyond. Love your brother.
I hope.
Go ahead.
Yes, you're right, Ben. But you got like the same dude that like I see you as more of a leader than any athlete that anybody is just mentioning, man. Because you speak the truth.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
If anybody gonna say something, man, at least let them look up to you, man. Come on, man. Stop looking up to these athletes, man. At least look up to Big Fred, man, because he's doing right by the
Big
black
Fred.
Community at all time, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, my brother.
Thanks,
Good
bro.
looking out for accepting my phone call, man.
All right, one.
And I wish you nothing but the best, Big Fred.
Likewise. Don't be a stranger.
Yes, sir.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, no,
How old are you, by the way?
Man.
How old are you?
Much
20?
blessings
How old are
to
you?
my brother.
27? How old are you? 27?
Oh, me? No, I'm 25.
25. Okay, somewhere in there. Okay.
All right,
Appreciate
OG, man.
you,
Thank you very much,
All right,
man.
safe travels too. Safe traveling, and
All
don't
right.
show off the gun. All right, don't play. I know you're 25. Don't play. All right, you got to cross. You got to cross state lines. Don't play. All right, don't play. No Instagram
All right.
stories because they tracking your phones and shit. Don't play out there. Okay, be smart.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir,
right.
man. Thank you very much, big
All
man.
right, all right. Peace, King.
Yeah, peace, bro.
All right, one. All right, Booba.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
All the phone. What's up, man?
What's shaking with you, King?
What's shaking?
Man, I just when dudes say this, man, and they get up here, man, and they say, I can't stress this enough, man. Stop saying don't look up to these celebrities. We're not talking about them in a star like we starstruck. Man, stop saying that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I need y'all to pay attention. They created airplanes for a fucking reason, man. Right? Because an airplane could get you to a certain destination that you can't drive to. Okay? There was a lot of other leaders other than Malcolm X. There was a lot of other activists other than Malcolm X. But he had the biggest voice. He had the biggest platform.
Can I add to that?
Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead, Ken.
There was I'm drawing a blank on her name. Gosh, there was a woman that got on the bus prior to Rosa Parks.
Exactly.
And they said, you know what? This is a great idea. We're going to get national attention for this. But Rosa Parks is married to the vice president or president of the NAACP. So you know what would be a better idea? We're going to stage Rosa Parks on the bus so we can say the wife of the NAACP and she looks the part. Continue.
Right. Exactly. So it's not a point about us being starstruck. Stop saying that. Don't say LeBron James. Bro, all of us together in the LDBC don't have a quarter of the following that LeBron James have. So he can reach more people. It's not about their star status. It's not about we being starstruck. Stop saying, oh man, we want these stars to say something, man. Stop looking up to the stars, man. What are you talking about? It has to do with who has a bigger voice. There's places that we can't touch. You can't drive everywhere. You need to fly some places. And there's just, they have a bigger, we have to hold them accountable because they came from us. What are you talking about? We have to own them. In the same token, the brother just said that, oh, I'm not going to not support Jamel and Jamal Charlo, you're going to give them their dollar. So if you're going to give them their dollar to support them so they could go home and live and buy diamonds and live in a big mansion, how about taking your dollar and telling them, hey, listen, when I give you this dollar, we need you to hold Viacom and Showtime accountable. What are you talking about? They could directly affect Viacom and Showtime, Jamal, and Gervonta Tank Davis. You can't. We can affect them, but who will have more effect? Who could shake their foundation more? Gervonta Tank Davis, Jamal Charlo. They can affect them more than we can right now. So yes, we have to. If you're going to take your dollar out your pocket and put it in theirs, won't you tell them where you want them to direct your dollar? Not take your dollar and show up on their social media and showing the cars and the houses and the jewelry they bought with your dollar. How about telling them, listen, we need you to listen. Paulie Malignaggi had this to say, bro. And if we're gonna give you your dollar, we need some action. Because guess what? Everybody's not gonna sit in the meeting. So you have to pass the message to the person that's gonna sit in the meeting. Everybody can't sit at the table. So we have to pass the message to the person, the figurehead that's gonna be sitting at the table to deliver the message. And so stop saying celebrities. It's not a point of them being celebrities. It's a point of them coming from the mud, just like us, and holding them accountable. Because again, I'm going to say this again to y'all. We are the ones that afford them the lifestyle that they live. Pay attention. You are the ones that made them celebrities. Now you done made them a celebrity. Now you're talking about, well, let's stop looking up to celebrities. What the hell are you talking about? You built the gate. You built the goddamn ladder, now climb it. What are we talking about here?
Can I add to your point?
Go ahead, Ken.
It's the play on a black male. I'm going to give you an example. Donald Trump, celebrity, becomes president. Jesse the Body Ventura, second most popular wrestler in the world at the time, behind Hulk Hogan, right? Became governor.
Right.
Ronald Reagan, one of the more popular actors in America at the time, becomes president. And the list, Bill Bradley, NBA basketball player. The list goes on and on and on. The point I want to make is this. They say LeBron James, shut up and dribble. They say Colin Kaepernick, get your ass up. You understand where I'm going with this? So at the end of the day, it's the bigger picture. Stop acting like the big picture is stop acting like this was designed for us to succeed. Big picture. Okay?
Exactly.
And I think once we understand that, the Charlos will win long term. Once we understand that, Tank will win long term. Once we understand this, there won't be any more racist emails. You understand? There won't be any more Paulie Malignaggi. Don't you know Paulie Malignaggi is hired to tell our story? He's the color commentator. He's hired the color blah, 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 whatever. He's hired for his personality. He's hired for his interactions with the fighters and or connections to the fighters. That's why he's hired. Okay, he's not hired for to give historical perspectives like Al Bernstein and the blow by blow guy. I forget the man's name, but he's a riot. He's fun to I like him. But
Joe Tessitore, right?
No, no, that's Showtime. I'm talking about the Showtime guy. They got schizophrenia stuff, whatever it is. You know, I don't know what it is, but I think that once we understand this whole thing, and it takes time to get here, because when you know the truth, you got to respond to it. You know what I mean? Like once you know the answers to the test, you better pass it, nigga.
Yep. And you know what the issue that I have with us as black people? We always do that. We always do that. You know why? Because we always forgiving. That's just another form of forgiving. Instead of holding them accountable, you just give them a pass.
Sure.
It's just like when Barack Obama got into that point. Oh well, you know they wasn't gonna allow him to do nothing. What? So then why you take the position? Why you vote for him?
Morrow, yeah.
Oh, you knew they wasn't going to allow him to do too much for us. So why the fuck you vote for him? Just to see somebody look like you sit in a position of power?
Mm-hmm.
You was happy with that? Like we got to wake up. So we give him a pass. We create these passes. Oh man, you know what? We that's expected of him. Man, I ain't worried about that because that's expected of him. Guess what? Newsflash. No other. See, the brother just said, "Oh, no other community does that." You know why they don't do that? Because they already have a code amongst each other that when you get in that position, and if something ever goes wrong, it's community and culture over everything. That's why. Pay attention. They are never in that position. They never have to respond to that because they already are on code. That's the difference between us and them and everybody else, is that we have to get on code. So today's time, we still have to bang on the door of the people that have a bigger platform and a bigger voice, not celebrity. I'm going to say this again, people with a bigger platform and a bigger voice that could be heard, that could make a difference. Guess what? Do you think Tom Brady is going to turn around and not respect his community? If you think Tom Brady is in this position, because the brother used Tom Brady as an example, if you think if Tom Brady's people are being oppressed like how we being oppressed, you think Tom Brady wouldn't stand up and say something because he's already on code? Guess what? Let me tell you guys something else, okay? When Deshaun Jackson of the Philadelphia Eagles said what he said,
forgot about
right? Guess what? The Philadelphia Eagles, right, and everybody else in that community was on code. They were on code. If you think the Eagles and Viacom and everybody else wasn't in communication when Nick Cannon and Deshaun Jackson and Steven Jackson said what they said, you are sadly mistaken. It's a code. That's the difference. So when they have people in power and people with bigger platforms and people with bigger voices, guess what? They are already on code. That's the difference. So we have to learn a code. We have to create a code because we are off code. They are on code. So that's the difference. When you say, oh, you don't hear other people saying, why this person? Because they don't have to do it because it's an unspoken rule. It's an unwritten rule. They already know how to respond. We don't. That's the difference. So you see the Philadelphia Eagles, guess what? When Riley Cooper sat up there and called and said the N-word over and over and over and over again, they gave him a fine. Guess what? Deshaun Jackson just paid a bigger fine than Riley Cooper did. And what did he say? That was offensive. He said something that was offensive to the people that were already on code, the people at the top, the people that own the Eagles. Right. And so guess what? They was going to respond by firing him, cutting him. But other people in their community sent them a message and they said, listen, don't do that because that's going to send us more backlash. So guess what? They just said, well, we'll hit him with as much fines as we possibly can. We just going to make it miserable for him until he wants to be out anyway. That's the difference. You see, Viacom felt offensive. And guess what? Nick Cannon, there was no thinking. There was nothing to think about. The next day, the next hour, he was gone. Because there was a code. You think that just one person got up and made that decision? No, that wasn't one person that made that decision. That was a community that made that decision that Nick Cannon has got to go. That was a community. You don't hear from them. That's the difference. Because you don't hear them, because you don't see them, you think it don't exist? No, it's a code. We are not on code. That's the difference. That's all I got to say, King.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
I appreciate you, King.
And guess what? Blue Blood's gonna talk about this. I
can't wait.
No, that's the point I'm making is it ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? From 12 my time till whenever he stops, you know, he's gonna talk about it because BFTB is not on right now. So, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And, so it ain't going nowhere. And then
exactly.
78 gonna talk about it on his live, and it ain't going nowhere, dog. This gonna be like Glovegate. It ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
They own us. Y'all support us. Blue Boy got $100 donation today from y'all, and yesterday from a subscriber. I'm not.
That's a fact.
I'm not saying we do it.
Same subscriber gave me $300 in 2 days.
Yeah,
same dude.
It's us we're supporting. You understand?
Now, and I'm glad you brought that up. So I got G Al. That's his name. G Al. He gave me a $300 in 2 days. So now, guess what? He gave me $300 because he liked the content that I'm giving out. Now imagine he give me this money and I say, and I just start bug dancing. He gonna still give me the money?
No.
For what? You pay for. I tell people this all the time, man. When you walk in a store, you want your product. You don't pay for something and they give you what they want to give you. It's so when you look at these athletes, these are our people that left our community that we put in this position. Who you think support LeBron James more? Us or anybody else? No, it's us. You guess what? And I know y'all know this. And Fred, I know you know this. Being an athlete, when you're an athlete, a high-profile athlete in the hood, you are off limits to the streets.
They won't even let you.
You are do not touch. You are do not touch. That's an unwritten. That is a code that we have from New York to LA, from LA to Texas, from Texas to Louisiana, to Florida. We know that anywhere. If you're a high-profile basketball player, if you're when a high-profile basketball player in the neighborhood, in the community, happens to turn around and get killed or something, oh man, that's that. Listen, you see that story? What's old boy name from Chicago? That was murdered. The high-profile kid, I forgot his name, man. He played basketball with R. Kelly and all of them. Man, I forgot his name. But guess what? They made a story about that. They had a 30 for 30 about him.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Remember that? Right? What's his name?
Benji.
Something like that, right? And so guess what? Because we know, Fred, when you're an athlete like that, you know the gangbangers in the hood, the drug dealers in the hood, they be like, yo, man, you don't belong here. Hey man, leave him alone, man. He going somewhere. Because guess what? That is the code that we have. But we continue to break it once they get in position of power. The point of not protecting them till they get in that position is so they could turn around, extend the hand, and bring us all up. That's the point in protecting them. Or you're not paying attention. This is why you have to protect the people that choose to speak up. The reason that we choose to defend and Benji, yeah, that's his name. The reason why we choose to protect Deontay Wilder, to band together as the community, to hold him down, is because we know he's going to speak up. So we got to protect him.
We got to protect Wilder.
Right.
Without a doubt, we must.
Right, because because he's going to get to he is going to speak up for all of us. So y'all not paying attention. That is the code. So when you say, oh man, I'm not asking LeBron James. No, what are you talking about? LeBron James went through the hood. He came through the hood. People protected LeBron James until he got to this position. That's why it's his job. This is the problem. We are too scared to say it's their job to turn around and extend a hand. No, this is a goddamn relay race. And everybody else had hundreds of years of head starts on us. So we must. The only way we can catch up is that we stand on each other's shoulders until we reach the sky. Because that's what they doing. They stand on you when you go to these Chinese restaurants and you go to all these different places. Yeah, how many black people you see working at a Chinese restaurant?
Zero. Never. You'll never.
Zero.
Never. Not even in LA.
It's crazy, right? But guess what? We all know what's the first thing we hear them talk about? They sending their money back home, right? So they can't. Somebody sacrificed for them to be here to make money to be able to send it back home. Y'all not hearing me, man. Malcolm X sacrificed the ultimate sacrifice. He not only sacrificed his life for us, but he sacrificed his life for us in front of his earths, in front of his daughters, when he felt that if he go out there, this could be it. He knew it in his soul, but he said, you know what? I have to do this for my people. Maybe this will springboard them. Maybe this will wake them up. So he sacrificed in front of his wife and his daughters. And yet we turn around today and, oh man, we ain't gonna hold these celebrities accountable. No, they just celebrities. The hell you talking about? They just celebrities. Somebody sacrificed for them to be celebrities. And you digged in your hard-earned pockets. Listen, I know how many people dug in their pockets to pay for these pay-per-view for Floyd Mayweather to turn around and tell us how many records he broke. And we dug in our pockets. How many times, Fred, we said, hey man, me and you and the brothers, we go to the fights, but what we still do, Fred, we still buy the pay-per-views. We ain't even home.
We ain't even gonna watch it.
We don't even watch it.
I don't even watch them, dog, because it comes on YouTube. It's easier for me to watch YouTube than it is
right.
TV.
But we still buying it at home.
Yep. Mind you, I bought 10 Deontay Wilder pay-per-views. You know what I
mean? And we had all the fights.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But then you could turn around. Okay, so if Deontay Wilder turn around tomorrow and be like, hey man, he go a different direction, we ain't gonna hold him accountable? Come on, man, what y'all talking about? Y'all need to wake up, man. Right. Y'all putting that tag celebrity on them. No, stop saying celebrity. Just say one of us that's in a position that has a bigger platform and a bigger voice, and we need you to speak up.
Yeah.
Because LeBron James have how many 40 fucking million people on his social media? What you mean you don't need LeBron James to speak up? That's dumb. He has more people on his social media than his black people in America. How dumb does that sound? It's more followers on his social media than it is black people in America. Just let that sink in. Like, what are y'all talking about, man? That makes no sense. Of course we need their voice. Of course we need their platform. What you mean? We know this, like you said, Fred, the Harriet Tubman and you know, we hear these stories about Harriet Tubman. I'm sure there's other people that we never even heard of that was freeing slaves.
Yeah.
But she's just the highest profile that we know. Y'all need to wake up. We tell her story because she's the highest profile, because she could reach more people. To wake up. So stop saying that, man. That's because y'all don't want to hold them accountable. You know what it is? It's because y'all don't like to live in reality. I say this all the time. The reality is you scared that these celebrities, quote unquote, is going to break your heart. They're going to turn around and say, listen, I ain't about that life. And so you don't really want them. You don't really want to know the truth. So you give them a pass instead. And you say you expect it of them. Man, I always say this. Don't ask to be in that position. Because we volunteer to be in that position. We don't ask to be in a position. We volunteer to be in this position. Nick Cannon volunteered to be in that position. That's what he did. He chose to tell the world that he woke up. He educated himself on all of these. He opened his eye. He's awoke now. And then he got in that position. You know the backlash that's coming behind it. Just like I said, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, what'd he say? I messed up. I led my people into a burning building. He started to have a change of heart. And then guess what? They killed him. He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. Malcolm X knew it was coming. But guess what? They stood on their square and they accepted the consequences because they knew this train was coming down those tracks sooner or later. Either their people was going to help them get off the tracks, they was going to stand on the tracks with them, or they're not going to let their sacrifice go unpunished. That's the difference. So when you get Barack Obama in that position and they give him them warnings, letting people run through the White House, letting people eat dinner with him, that they claim that, oh, how did this person get in here? Those are warning shots. That was to let him know, listen, if you try to help your people, we could touch you. And so guess what? He turned a blind eye. He helped everybody else but us. But again, people come, and this is something I argue with even my mother about. Listen, I'm not giving him no pass. I'm not giving nobody a pass in that position. You know the sacrifice that comes with taking these positions. Nick Cannon, you knew the sacrifice that when you got up there with Professor Griff, you knew the consequences from when you started talking. Point blank and period. We all know the consequences as black men when you take certain position. That's just the facts of the matter. So guess what? We don't take the position. Everybody has different parts to play. Don't play the part. It's just like the brother said, everybody want to be Muhammad Ali until it's time to sacrifice like Muhammad Ali. No, man. This is the problem we have. Don't take the position. That's it. That's it. LeBron James started speaking up. Okay, now we're going to hold them accountable. You got to go all the way with it. Everybody got to go all the way with it. Point blank and period. You see the backlash that Deontay Wilder get. You see everything that's taking place within the sport of boxing because it's all because of his stance. It's simply because of his stance. Look how the UK is turning on Anthony Joshua for standing on his square. And guess what? That man continues to stand on his square to this day.
To this day. Let me read this super chat before you keep going. Terrence Bader. That's what it speaks to your point. That's what made Ali great. Selflessness, because the board is going. And I appreciate y'all coming in and supporting every night too. Thank you. Everybody can't sit at the table. Can y'all imagine if Davis, Charlo, or someone from Mayweather Promotions called out Paulie for what he said during a Showtime boxing event while the world was listening? Yeah, imagine. You're right. Imagine. Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead. But
yeah, man, it's just you know what I'm saying? Like, Fred, listen, we got kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Our faces is on, it's all over the place. Right? We know that there could be, there's consequences. Today, I don't know if you saw my channel, but today I had 300 racists came in my chat at one point. Did you see that?
I saw that.
It just shut my whole stream down. 300 in a matter of seconds. 300. You think I ain't going live tomorrow? Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. See, this is the thing we have to understand. These dudes have a platform. It's just like I tell the people, right? If me and you go live and nobody's in the chat and nobody tunes in, what's the point of us going live?
Might as well call each other on the phone.
Right. See, people we're not getting the point that we are the ones that make us who we are. So because of y'all in the chat makes me blue blood, makes Fred. Well, he's Fred, but Barbershop Conversations. You understand? The people in the chat is make Trill. Y'all are the ones that build. Y'all the goddamn pillars.
Facts.
So without y'all, who are we? We need y'all to build who we are. Bro, so y'all should expect us to stand on our square when it comes down to it.
It's 300 people there, so that means about 1,500 people are watching right now, dog.
Exactly. At 2 o'clock in the morning for me.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. It's like 15 to 2,000, 3,000 people watching right now.
Right.
Because YouTube don't give you the whole number, because when you hit the end and you look at your numbers, that should be 5 to 10 times more.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. So go figure. Y'all expect us to stand on our square. So imagine how y'all putting the money to make these do. Y'all expect us to stand on our square in the position that we in, but y'all put motherfuckers in a position of multi-millionaires, and y'all okay with them just buying diamonds, cars, and mansions and showing you what they bought with your money. Now, how the hell does that work? Mm-hmm. But you expect these other leaders to stand on their square with their life. The ones with nothing, you expect them to stand on their square with your life. But the ones you putting no money in their pocket, you okay with them just living a lavish lifestyle and showing you the stuff that they bought with it? Man, they don't. Hey man, what's the difference between you tricking on a woman as a man, compared to us with these athletes, entertainers, and movie stars and such? What's the difference? Right? You see a woman, a beautiful woman, you buy a pocketbook, you buy her shoes and all this stuff, and then she go on a date with somebody else. But as long as she show you the pocketbook and the shoes that she bought with your stuff, you okay with that? Because that's what you're doing. So you okay with looking at their social media, having them have millions of followers, and show you that they bought a $10,000 watch or a $200,000 chain and $25,000 earrings, and riding this dirt bike? Hey, I just bought a new Lamborghini. You know, I just bought a new Lamborghini truck. Hey, check out these $500 belts and check out these $3,000 shoes that you bought me. But guess what? I don't even know you. I won't even shake your hand. If I see you, I'm probably going. I might give you a second of my time to take a picture. I might, or I might just walk past you like you don't exist. But I know you put the money in my pocket. Because see, they always thank the fans after every fight, right? I want to thank all the fans, because if it wasn't for the fans and if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be who I am. They tell you that literally every time they win a fight. Thank all the fans for coming out. I appreciate y'all for coming out. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. They telling you that. They know you see Bob Arum tells you that every single day when it regards Terrence Crawford and all his fighters today's time. What did Bob Arum say? There is no fans. Without a live revenue gate, there is no money. Don't he tell us that, Fred?
Every time.
Every time. He's telling you, literally. And that's why Bob Arum can say the fans are like rocks. We could kick them in any direction and they'll still come back. That's why. Because he's literally telling you that it's you that controls the situation. He says without no live revenue, without the live fans, there is no fights. There is no money. So he's telling you, you are directly affecting the outcome. And yet Fred is telling y'all that, listen, Paulie Malignaggi, there needs to be something, there needs to be change. You are the fan that directly affect the outcome, and yet you're still talking about, hey, well, you know, I'm not going to not support the black fighter. It's not about the black fighter. It's about getting the black fighter's attention so the black fighter could bring it to somebody else in power attention that, listen, this dude right here offended my community and my culture, and he can't be a part of my movement. We got to put somebody that look like me or somebody that's truly, genuinely support my people and my culture and my community. Because this dude just is insensitive to what's taking place in my community. Even if he feel that way, he need to keep it to himself. But he could get up there and tell the people that, hey, listen, I think that the black community is making up the fact that there's injustices and oppression. There is no systematic oppression. There's no systematic racism. He said that is made up by us. We made it up. This is what he said. We are making it up. It's a figment of our imagination. So guess what? Who gonna call Jamal and Gervonta Tank Davis right now? No, because you ain't gonna do it, right? So guess what? The way that you get their attention, hey, bro, we can't put no money in your pocket until you speak up on old boy right here. What's the deal with old boy right here? Because this dude right here don't respect us. He said the Eastern European boxers run the sport of boxing. The black boxers had their time. Our time has passed, is what he said. Yep. But yet he going to commentate cards that all these black boxers are going to headline.
So he believes Devinchenko is better than him.
Right. So he's expecting Devinchenko to beat Jamal Charlo, right? Shouldn't they take that offensive? This is what we're saying. So guess what? The people that we're talking about is your quote unquote celebrities. Jamal Charlo, and Javante Tank Davis. There goes your celebrities again. Here go that word celebrities. So are we going to get their attention? Hey, bro, we support you. We love you. But the community demands that this dude not. Why is he a part of your journey that we supporting? Because guess what? Paulie Malignaggi, the funny part about it is you paying Paulie Malignaggi. You motherfuckers don't even realize you paying Paulie Malignaggi. Because they're gonna divvy the money up accordingly, your money. They're gonna divvy it up and here go Paulie Malignaggi's share of your money. Man, y'all need to wake up, man. And so who could affect Paulie Malignaggi? Guess what? Deontay Wilder say, yo, I don't want this motherfucker to commentate my fight. He done. Adrian Broner said he can't commentate my motherfucking fight. He ain't show up. Right? And that was just personal, just one-on-one shit, right? So when he can affect the whole community, he can affect a whole culture. He can offend a whole community and a whole culture, and we're gonna allow him to just continue to have a voice and put it in our face. He gonna commentate our people's fights. How you like that? You remember that? I'm gonna say this last thing, King. You remember that? Remember Dustin? What was it? Desperado. Remember the dude said, "I bet the bartender." He said, "I bet the bartender $1,000 that I could pee in the jar." And he said, the bartender. He said, "I peed everywhere. I peed on the bar. I peed everywhere, but in the jar." And the bartender said, "Hey, what you laughing for? You just paid me $1,000." He said, "Yeah, I paid you $1,000 that I could pee in that jar, but I just paid them behind me I just bet them $10,000 behind me that I could pee on you. I could pee on your bar. I could pee everywhere in here, and not only will you not be mad, but you'll be happy about it." And that's what Paulie Malignaggi is doing. He just peed on the whole goddamn community, and you're gonna pay him to do it. That's all I got, King. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
All right, King.
All right, love you, man. Thank
Peace.
you. Natasha! Eric was over there falling asleep, dog. Look at over there falling asleep, dog. Oh, man, Natasha, I appreciate you. Oh, man. Yeah, Blue. Talk to him. Either we stand or we fall. Amen to that, man. What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
How you feel?
Good. I'm good, man. Man, Blue was spitting facts, man. I don't even know how to follow up on that.
You hit everything you wanted to talk about, right?
He hit everything I wanted to talk about.
Don't you hate when Barry Bonds back clean up?
Yeah, I don't even know how to follow up on that, man. But he was definitely on point, man. You know, that caller was talking about how come we crying about these celebrities, you know, like Blue was saying, man, it's the platform that they have. You know, I mean, just think about it. You know, Jordan's whole career, man, he never said anything about black issues, you know, yet black people still gave him a pass. They stood in line, bought his shoes. You know, I even bought his shoes, you know, I bought a pair for my brother, you know. Ali wasn't loved just because he was a great boxer. Ali was loved for what he stood for outside of the ring. You know, he was for the people, you know, and he spoke on our issues. And is very parallel to what I see today with Wilder. You know, like I was telling you, I've never seen this kind of love for a heavyweight boxer since Ali. You know what I'm saying? And it's because, you know, brothers know that Wilder speaks for us. You know, and the platform that he has, it reaches the masses.
It does.
You know, and that's why it was important with the sacrifice that Kaepernick made. You know, it was because, you know, of the masses. And I had gotten into a debate with this cat that I was working with, and I was telling him, I said, man, you know, nobody's gonna listen to you, you know, about police brutality. I said, but someone like Kaepernick, you know, this is before, you know, it's what it is now. I said, but someone like Kaepernick, people are going to listen to that because of the platform that he has. You know, so that's very important, very telling. And the thing is that, you know, again, I just think if someone like an Oprah Winfrey, you know, would actually, you know, if she wasn't a minion for white supremacy and she would speak out against our issues, you know, just think of how different things would be. Think about, you know, if Jay-Z had given that money that he gave to, what was it, LSU? Was it LSU? I'm not sure. I forgot the college he gave that money to. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, but I remember the instance though.
No, was it? No, it wasn't Jay-Z. It was Drake.
Dr. Drake, USC.
Yeah, it was Drake. Yeah, just think, you know, if he had given, you know, that money to underprivileged area that would have built up a community, you know, with our stores, schools, hospitals. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that whole thing. But, you know, it's like, you know, like Blue Blood was saying, we hold them accountable because of the platform they have. And when they don't reach back or address any of our issues, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, that's a problem. It's like LeBron, you know, there was certain cats that held him accountable. So when he got to the position he got, he stepped back and he brought those brothers with him. And now some of those brothers are some of the highest paid sports agents in the business.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it's about. That's what we expect. You know, that doesn't happen, you know, because it seems like, you know, when we're plucked out, we're told, you know, okay, we putting you in this position, but you better not do nothing to help your people. You know, it seems that way because there's so many of them that have gotten to a certain level that don't do that. You know, like Blue was saying, they're on code with they stuff, but we're not. You know, and I don't know if it's that or if it's self-hate. You know, I don't understand it. It's like when you have Raquel Miller on the show, you know, she's talking about putting, you know, a fight between her and Clarissa that would be epic. You know, for Clarissa to come back and say what she said instead of looking at the fact of this is another sister, you know, that's coming up in the game like her, and the money that they could make each other. You know, why would you stop another sister from doing that when you're both in the same struggle? You know, saying she's got to build her way up. Well, it's a lot of chicks she fought that didn't have to do that. You know? You know what I'm saying?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's that's heavy. You know, as far as that fight with Tyson and Roy, you know, that's going to be an exhibition. You know, I think we're just going to be seeing a sparring session. You know, Roy's speed is I don't know if you've seen some of the fights that he had in Russia. I didn't even know he had dual citizenship, but he was fighting.
Yeah, he does now.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was cats. They was pulling out an audience that was knocking Roy out. You know, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so the speed, and that's the thing, because Roy's fundamentals were so bad, but because of his speed, and he was able to get away with the stuff that he was able to do. You know, I mean, there's no boxing gym that teaches you how to do a lunging uppercut from the other side of the ring. There's no gym teach you how to do that.
Or put two hands behind your back and knock somebody down, right?
Exactly. You know, but because of his speed, he was able to get away with that. Well, as he got older, he couldn't correct those bad fundamentals, and he started getting knocked out. You know, although Tyson is 53, you know, he can still hurt you when he hits you. You know, but you know, you got to look at the fact they're gonna have on headgear, they're gonna have on 15-ounce gloves, so all of that plays a factor also.
It does.
You know, yeah, all that plays a factor also. So, yeah, so that's what we're gonna be saying on that, man. It's just a glorified sparring session. That's all that is.
Oh, it is. Well paid one.
Well, a well paid one, exactly.
For sure. For sure.
Exactly.
All the nostalgic fans will come out.
Right. Yeah. Man. I just wanted to speak up on that, man. Like I said, I was hard to follow up. Hard to follow up on you, because you said everything I wanted to say.
I'm glad you were patient. I'm glad you.
Right. Much respect, man. Much love, man.
I appreciate you, King.
All right, brother. I get back.
Love, man. Yep, all the time. Yeah. I read Natasha's super chat. Y'all want me to read it again? Yeah, Blue. Talk to him. Either we stand or we fall. Natasha, she's back. Natasha's back. She went away for a minute. We appreciate you, Natasha. Thank you, y'all. Yeah, open the phone lines back up. So feel free. There's 2 or 3 phone calls that I'll get them in, and then we'll get the hell out of here. DB, you good? You A1 DB? Yeah, you typing away. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. But yeah, so feel free to call in. And but yeah, man, don't forget Gary Russell coming here Sunday night. That's gonna be fun, man. Hey, you know, that's an interview that I don't even have to prepare for. You know what I mean? Like if I interview Deontay Wilder or Gary Russell or like Earl Spence or like who else do I cover? Like Tank Davis. I don't even need to. I ain't even got. I don't. I it's all in here. Or Adrian Broner. It's all in here. You know. But I'll still write stuff down so it flows better. You know what I mean? I'll still take notes. You A1, appreciate you. A2, okay. Yeah, man. So don't forget, unsubscribe to Showtime. We in this, y'all. We in this. They gonna respect our dollar. And Gary Russell comes in here Sunday night, and we're gonna be rocking and rolling all day long. You know what I mean? Huffing and puffing, singing that song. And don't forget,
arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
Oh, no worries. Super chat so nice we had to say it twice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
What's up, 614?
Oh yeah, what's going on? Hey man, I'm calling back. I just want to put one more thing on. I just went and did a research. Rock Nation is owned by Jay-Z. All his employees, all his agents are white. Most of his players that he's represented is black. So can we start calling him out too?
Man, we're not gonna do no hit list, man.
Why not, man? I mean,
no, that's not.
We might as well start calling everybody out.
Nah, we ain't doing that. But I appreciate you doing your research. That's a start.
I'm just saying. I just want to look at it. His president, the president of Rock Nation, is a white dude. All his agents,
I know
everybody that represent the black athletes.
Yeah, I know Mr. Yormack. I know who he is. Get off my line, man. I appreciate you. And drive safe. I was just about to get to you, Terrence. I was just about to click on you, Terrence. I was just about to click on you, big homie. Yeah, man, we're not gonna do no hit list. Hey, let's research every black guy and see if they, you know what I mean? Like black men can have relationships with non-black men. You know what I mean? But you gotta have an understanding of one another. You gotta go through something. You know, like when I'll tell you a story after this.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
What's up, TB?
Hey man, how's it sound now?
Oh, great. You're great now. Oh, you had to charge it for a bit, huh? What's up?
No, man, I still had those. Even though I untethered the earbuds, I didn't put them back in the case, so they were still letting off static.
Oh, okay, got you. I got you. What's up?
What Blue was talking about, I want to touch on that, like I was saying in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
when it comes to these quote unquote celebrities, when people say, well, why ain't the celebrity stepping up, this and the other, whatever? No, see, what you don't understand, what people don't understand is, or they say, well, why y'all worried about what the celebrities are doing? Let me rephrase that. Why y'all worried about what the celebrities are doing or why they ain't speaking up? See, what they don't understand is that these are people in our community that have a platform. And because we support them, we expect more from them. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, well, you or Blue, one of you said it. I was doing more than one thing at one time.
It was probably Blue.
Yeah. Well, you paying your money, you know what I'm saying, to go to the game, to go to the fight, the pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying, you buying the jerseys, you're doing all this kind of stuff or whatever, and you see dude riding around in a Maybach, and the guy don't even want to pay you no mind. You know what I'm saying? But this same cat, with the profile that you provided him or her, because it's your attention that provided the profile. It's your continued attention and support that provides that profile and that platform. What if nobody's following you, nobody's paying you no mind, you don't have a platform. But because the community does this, then yes, we expect more from them. It's like this is what made, like I said in Super Chat, this is what made Ali so special. Because he was willing to give up everything, because he ain't no Vietnamese ever called me nigga. And he was willing to give up millions. And you know what? His daughters had to sit back and watch that. His wife, his wives had to worry about, well, what happens if this dude can't make, can't make a living? I got a kid by him. He put everything that he had on the line. Now, this is what you call selfless sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you also call, you know what I'm saying? If the news reports hadn't have broke that, we wouldn't know nothing about it. So this is called doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Are you going to do the right thing because everybody's watching you? Or are you going to do the right thing when nobody's looking? That's how you measure a person. And, the LeBron James, yeah, we expect him to say something. Why? Because we afforded him the opportunity to do it. That's why we were so pissed off with Floyd Mayweather when he said, hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know it's a boycott going on in the store, but I'm about to go in here and I'm about to drop some bank because I ain't got nothing to do with that. They boycotting, that's their thing. And remember how we got pissed off over that, right?
Yep.
People almost lost their mind.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
That
was disgusting.
Yeah, because we expected more from him. When we see him, riding around, this one got like what, 2 or 3 Bugattis or whatever. Imagine if you never paid for a pay-per-view, you never went to go see a fight, you never supported him in no kind of way, no matter how good of a fighter that everybody said he was, that he had taken the Roy Jones pay-per-view mantle, pound for pound mantle or whatever, and then Roy Jones was trying to get $100 million to fight Tyson back in his prime. You couldn't get $100 million. You couldn't make $100 million fight back then. But once Floyd Mayweather took over, he crushed that 3 or 4 times over. But could he do that by himself? No, he couldn't do that by himself. So when it came time to stand up and he wouldn't stand up, of course we had a right to be pissed off. And it's not a black thing. These white folks run behind Tom Cruise, the Kardashians, Demi Moore, all them and this, that, and the third, or whatever. Because like dude said, they on code. They on code. But when we do it, we doing something wrong. We putting our energy and something like that in something that we shouldn't be putting it into. No, we pay them. Facts. We pay them. They wouldn't have a platform if we didn't give it to them. We get them a platform. Your platform is attention. If you don't get attention, you ain't got a platform. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm out.
I appreciate you.
Everybody,
yes.
Have a good morning, man.
Good morning. I appreciate you staying up with us. I know you over there in Maryland. Appreciate you, King. Thank you, man. And thank you all the time too for helping me out as well. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, you can vouch. I am my brother's keeper. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? It's not what you get out of it. It's can you help the brother next to you? You ain't got to, why? If you going to help your brother next to you because you think you're going to get something out of it, don't help him.
Don't help him.
Because you got a motive. If you can't do it without a motive, leave him alone. You can't always expect to get something out of something. You know, everything ain't reciprocated, man. You got to do stuff out your heart and say, hey, you know what? I like what that dude doing. Let me throw him something. Let me help him. Whether it be a donation, whether it be a contact, whether it be something. He coming in town. Hey, man, you ain't got to stay at a hotel, man. I got an extra room. We'll put something on the grill, man. Throw back a few beers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be there for your people. Be your brother's keeper. Be your sister's keeper.
Be your brother's keeper. I am my brother's keeper. Thanks.
All right, bro.
Appreciate
Peace.
you, homie. Yep. One. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Come on, Asia. Come on, Asia. This nigga Asia be on one device. This nigga called back to back to back to back. I love him though. You know what I mean? We ain't leaving this until Asia call in. We can't, man. Don't forget Gary Russell coming in here. Gary, man, that's gonna be so much fun, man. That's gonna if y'all missed Sunday's show, y'all gonna miss. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. I don't know where it's going, but I just know me and Gary, just like me and Wilder, we just have fun, man, doing it. That's all. It's just gonna be fun. You know what I mean? And y'all better be in here. So I know y'all are gonna be in here Sunday. I'm gonna be in here Sunday. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have a great time doing it. And don't forget to unsubscribe to Showtime. You know what I mean? And we're gonna make them pay a little bit. You know what I mean? We're gonna make them pay. And the most beautiful thing about it is no matter who they run out, they can run Floyd out here. They could run Steven Espinoza, can put some advertising dollars. Ain't nobody gonna pass up free. 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 Somebody remix that shit. Ain't nobody gonna pass up free. You can't compete with me. You can't compete with me. Hey, ain't nobody gonna pass up free because you can't compete with me. Hey, ain't nobody gonna pass up free because you can't compete with me. Hey, you know what I mean? We got to stand on something. They gonna run them out. They gonna run them out. But you know what? We talk to y'all every day. Every day. Every day. We have a relationship. You know what I mean? We have a relationship. So, you know what I mean? We've been loyal. So that's what it is. So Asia, nigga, call in. How this nigga call 10 times in a row when I'm on the phone, but don't call not once when I get off the phone? You know what I mean? And yep. And be careful if you're gonna be in Louisville. The NFAC will be out there, man. Follow the orders of the leader. You know what I mean? And if you're on your way down there, you are being tracked. I'm telling you now, you are being tracked. They got them trackers at State Line. Trust me. They got all them trackers and shit at State Line. And they gonna be on your helmet. All right.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
202, what's up?
Be careful if you're gonna be in Louisville.
You got to turn me down in the back.
Okay.
Appreciate you. You got to mute that.
On your way down there.
Hey, what's up?
Yes, sir, Fred.
What's popping?
How you doing, bro? This David calling from Washington, D.C.
Hey, appreciate you. Thank you for calling in.
I wanted to be real quick because we got a couple people I know got to get through.
No, okay. Take your time. Take your time. I saw you calling in earlier. Take your time with it, big homie.
Okay, this was based on the Paulie situation.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, is this something that is like organized? Like they know?
Oh, they know.
They know that. Look, y'all gonna lose something because I don't want this to be a thing like because you know the next day is going to be some articles written that this was a failure, black fighters on sale, this and that. So I wanted to be this thing that this is known. That this is an organized thing against Showtime.
Oh, they know. They know.
Comments.
I've made the proper phone calls. They know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They know.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know because I was concerned too about for the brothers and the fighting and all, and it was conflicting with me a little bit, But I don't have Showtime, so you ain't got to worry about it.
Appreciate it. I ain't got Showtime either, nigga. I ain't got it neither. Neither.
Yeah, I don't have it, man. But for these fights concerned, like which ones are you really, interested in? For like Charlo brothers,
I'll tell you which one I am. The one. This one.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
Oh, I feel you on that. That's definitely the first fight. Definitely the first fight. But do you plan on what? Yeah, you do plan on streaming these fights and watch.
The biggest reason why I'm going to stream it is to encourage y'all not to subscribe to Showtime. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm not gonna you got to replace the toy with something when you give it to a kid. So I'm going to stream it for y'all. I'm going to encourage y'all, tell y'all what to do. There are plenty of streaming sites we can go to. And I'm going to encourage y'all to do that. You understand what I'm saying? And I may even do it live on my Instagram or something like that. You know what I mean? I may get a fake I may get a fake Instagram account or something. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? And stream it from there so you guys can watch it. You know what I mean? And if we get 10,000 people in there, imagine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Like I said, it would be quick. I just wanted to answer those questions, bro. I appreciate what you're doing
all the time.
Man, I missed out on your show. I've just been listening probably the last week, man, and I've been missing out a lot, man. I appreciate what you're doing. Enjoy the show.
Guess what? I'll be here all next week.
Hey, I'll be there.
I appreciate you, dog. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, one.
Yep.
Peace. Asia be hustling backwards, man. Asia be hustling backwards. That nigga can't park. He can't parallel park, and he can't call when he's supposed to. That nigga. Asia, call in, man. Why you always be calling when people are on the phone?
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
What's up, man? How you feel? Let's get the greeting out the way. How you feel?
I feel 55, 55 mil. That's what y'all should see.
You only got one.
System was acting up tonight. You say what?
No, it's not. It's not. You you on one device, huh?
I have multiple devices, but I only choose to call on this one because you don't need all the other numbers, do you?
No, what I'm asking you is, are you watching the show somewhere and then call it in on another device, or are you watching on your phone?
I know sometimes I watch it on my TV, but I remember one time I did that before and you were getting the TV sound, so I just said,
okay. No, that sums up why you call when people are already called in, because you can't hear them.
Yeah, it's that delay.
I figured that. No big deal. What's up? I got your email, man. Thank you.
I didn't send it to the email. I texted to you.
Yeah, well, it goes to my email. The text and stuff goes to my email.
Okay. I know you.
It goes to both. It goes to the phone and to the email. Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay.
That's
what's up.
Yeah.
No problem.
I appreciate you calling me doctor, though. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you.
I call myself doctor.
That's what's up.
I call my daughter's doctor. For real. Only people take offense to is the Europeans. Oh, some hating ass black people. I ain't gonna excuse them. Well, you're a doctor or what? The doctor is you, motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. Why you got to question it? But I mean, I ain't coming with the negative energy.
No,
that's how it be sometimes. When Gary Russell come on, we're gonna readdress the Paulie.
It's y'all show. You ain't gotta, man. Have I ever filtered?
When I say I'm just okay. Yeah, I come in with.
Have I ever told y'all what to ask?
Say it again.
Have I ever told y'all what to ask the guests? Have I ever told y'all what to ask the guests?
Oh, what to ask the guests?
No. I don't filter y'all. Man, we in here every day. The guest is in here twice a year. Come on, man. Come on, man.
No, well, I mean,
you just got to be clever and know how to ask.
Bring it up. He should come in and be speaking on it.
You gotta
I with Paulie Marjorie Wood. Matter of fact, Paulie Marjorie, we could set up a fight. And we, you get money in that. But
he spoke on it. He spoke on it in my last interview. He spoke on it. He spoke on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he spoke on it. He spoke on it as you would expect him to speak on it. But feel free to call in and ask him about it again. Because honestly, shit, I'm not gonna be interviewing him long because he and I can talk throughout the show. So I'm gonna just open up the phone lines within the first 15, 20 minutes of the
I don't
interview.
want to bring up nothing, and then he'd be like, "Damn, motherfucker, how many times I got to talk about it?" You know what I'm saying? If he said something, it's cool. I just didn't hear it. So.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Our last interview, we did that like in March or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that. That's when you was at the hotel with him?
No, that was last summer. That was last September. That was this past September.
Oh, you talked to him again
about the Floyd thing, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was about Floyd. Yeah. Yeah, I got that shit.
So somebody got to get the fight, and we all gonna stream it. I'll get the fight.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. No, we ain't doing it like that. Nah.
Damn, get me all the way out.
Okay.
I'll get the fight, and everybody tune in to Real Rap Streamline and watch it free for them.
No, we're gonna watch it on Instagram because we can throw away the Instagram. We ain't gonna jeopardize.
Well, okay.
Yeah, we can
I
throw.
don't have an Instagram, man.
Well, we can make one and throw it away. We don't care. You understand what I'm saying? We don't care what if they say, "Oh, you shut down Instagram." We don't care. It's not ours. We just all gonna go to that. We all just gonna go to that Instagram. I remember I did that for Canelo and Triple G. I had I had like 500 people in there watching the fight.
That's what's up.
People look for it. I'm telling you, people be looking for it. And when we're broadcasting it every day, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have thousands in there. We're gonna have thousands upon thousands in there. Watch. We are. I know we are.
No, I just like when you walking that walk, Fred. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear a lot of people be talking the talk.
52 million people, over 52 million people have applied for unemployment in America.
Right.
That's 1/7 of America. Now, if you cut off the 18 and the 62-year-olds, how old do you retire? 66, 60. What's the retirement age? 66 in America?
Yeah.
66.
Right around between 50, about 10 years more in the air. But go ahead.
So that's so if it's 66 and it's 18, it's probably 1/4 of the American workforce have applied for unemployment.
Okay. Oh, it sounded like you were saying 56 at first.
66.
But you were saying
66.
Okay,
yeah.
66.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So
25%
of America is on unemployment. Right. And what percentage of that watch boxing? You understand what I'm saying? So you got to do the math. It's going to be tough.
No, the percentage goes up because people going to tune in because that's just the forms of entertainment done went down as well.
No, basketball is in. Basketball is in heavy by then. Basketball starts today or tomorrow. Baseball started today.
I forgot about
67.
that,
Thank you. Baseball started today. I saw it when I was passing through the channels. Baseball started today. The Yankees were playing. And basketball starts on August 1st, July 30th, somewhere in there, July 31st. It did 31 days somewhere in there.
End of the month.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
They've been showing the commercials. I didn't think they were going to be able to.
They ain't gonna make it. It's gonna be tough for them to make it, but yeah, nigga said 103, but yeah, 94.5. Yeah, right. Hopefully we make it, DB. But yeah. So Asia was a man of his word. I got the tracking number. Just want to say thank you on behalf of everyone involved.
You serious? I was a man of my word.
I'm talking to the masses. You mind if I talk to the masses for a second? You and I aren't having a conversation in a car.
I love all the people in the community, male and female. But I'm gonna say this, and I say this on the same strength of when I say I love. Give a fuck what you feel about it. If I say, hey man, this is what I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do. Until you know what I'm saying. So
appreciate it.
That's that day. Anybody that, well, okay, whatever, motherfucker, whatever. I mean, it's nothing. It's a tax write-off.
I'm gonna have
I give them that business. It really wasn't shit.
NBA started 7:23. It started already. The NBA started today, 7:23. Oh, I didn't even know it started today. No. So yeah, that's cool. So I didn't see I didn't watch. I haven't, because you guys know I'm in here and I'm running around with the kids, so I haven't watched Sports Center. So I'm gonna watch Sports Center right now.
I'm behind on it too. They said it started on the 30th something with me, man.
So boxing has competition. You understand? So it's not gonna be LeBron James is powerful now. I'm just gonna say that now. LeBron James is must-see TV, to the masses. So Anyways, man. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah.
We're definitely in the LA market. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I asked one question. I didn't want this to take as long as it took. I asked everyone in the chat. I say, who all supports Ali Type 5? Salute to Cash G. He Type 5. I didn't really see a response from nobody else. Maybe because they didn't see it. But I asked that for a reason. So since you're on the line and you definitely hear me, do you support Ali?
Do I support?
It's not. Yes. Do you? It's not a trick question.
Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't know what they. When I ask you a question, you're like, "Where this motherfucker going?"
No. I do. I be on my I be on my P's and Q's with all y'all niggas because I know.
No, you don't, man. Some people you will answer like, "Okay, I know," but you still trying to figure me out, and it's cool, man.
No, I really be, but I know like you require a certain demeanor. Like the 22-year-old, that 25-year-old called in was a different type of energy that I had to exude. But I'm still on my P's and Q's because I know people gonna cut this shit up. You know, people gonna chop this shit up and say, Fred said this. I know it's gonna be on Twitter somewhere, and I'm never gonna see it. So
that's man. And you know what? I keep my bad on it because I forget other people. See, I dismiss them. You know, they go in my head and go out. That other people would take this content.
Yeah, and I gotta be and I do that for my kids. You understand? I don't do it for me. Like if I didn't have kids, oh shit, man, I'll be all over this place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I have kids, I know they gonna watch everything when I die. They ain't gonna miss a beat when I die. The same thing like your kids, when you tell me on Barbershop Asia, they gonna be your daughter's gonna be watching this show. Like, oh, I remember my dad used to call in and watch this show at night. You know how many times they gonna play your voice? You see what I'm saying?
They hear my voice too much.
Nah, but
they
it's different.
Voice too much. They know. No, they don't tune in like that because I don't turn it on the TV now and then they're in their room and they steady creating content. They got they got to meet deadlines. You know, they entrepreneurs, so these are their working hours. But back to the Ali thing.
Yeah, okay.
As big as Jordan got with his brand, let's say I came out with some Ali shoes.
You know what? I was just thinking of Air Ali's when Blue Blood was on the phone. I was like, when Eric was on the phone, when he said he never bought Jordans, I said, man, Air Ali's. I was playing with that in my head.
Wouldn't you think that was sold 10 times as much as Jordans? I'm just saying with the dynamics. Rather. Yeah, Jordan did what he did on the court, and I ain't taking nothing away from him, and I ain't hating no penny that he got as far as go ahead.
Well, you got to take into account that Jordan is playing a sport that actually supports everyday life. You know what I mean? So I'm just being like like I got my business cap on, whereas Ali shoes doesn't support everyday like a lifestyle. Remember, Jordans became a lifestyle. You know, they say it was the first shoes where you didn't play, the first basketball shoes that you didn't play basketball in. You know what I mean? If you listen to Bum B. No, I'm serious. No, I'm not. I'm serious.
Okay. Great. You was right. Jordan was a lifestyle. Ali was a movement.
Okay.
So if you're putting a lifestyle over a movement, once again, we still gonna be brothers, but I beg to differ.
You think it would have been bigger?
Fred, I get what a lifestyle is. That's Gucci, Prada, Jordans. A movement. That's Pacquiao for his people when they're always saying, man, nobody else calls on their sports heroes to come. Wasn't the Philippines calling on Pacquiao? They about to put him in as president.
Yeah, I can. I agree. I agree. I agree. If you go man for man with no marketing budget, yeah. But if the market, if there's a marketing budget, and the marketing budget is simple, I play 82 times a night, and you fight 3 times a year. You understand what I'm saying?
We're talking about a movement, especially.
I get it. And America didn't like him then. He wasn't the man he was in
well, we're not just talking about that era. We're talking about what just unfolded not even 2-3 months from now, which is still going on in a lot of cities.
Malcolm X will be a multimillionaire today.
His
product. Malcolm X will be a multimillionaire.
Like you were telling that brother, you're going to get there. Keep living. When you thought you lived long enough, live some more. You're gonna get her. But that's all I was saying. I wasn't trying to trick you into that. And I know when we hang this phone up, you're gonna still have the same intellect that you have when you answer the phone. So now I'm never trying to trick you with that.
No,
I just
it's
want to
fine.
make
I
sure you
appreciate that.
understand when
Either
I
way.
ask you stuff.
Thank you.
No problem. Let me get off this line so DB could come in and close out. Shout out DB, even though you didn't answer none of my calls yesterday.
Calm me down. Calm me down, DB. Calm me down, DB. Calm me down, DB. We kept you up too long, DB. Always, DB always have
No,
a ham.
we in a right when you answered the phone, I had stopped calling. I said, man, I ain't gonna call that dude on this. This look like some sucker shit. I ain't gonna call you. But I was just trying to hurry up and get that business taken care of. That's all it was.
Yeah, that Malcolm X apparel was strong in the 90s. Strong. Remember them 4 colors and shit, the baseball jerseys with the hat and oh man, Malcolm would have been a multimillionaire by really
billions. He had other countries behind him.
Yeah.
We're not just talking about U.S. dollars. We're talking about the Quad Dinar.
I agree.
All that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But all right, salute, chat. One love.
Peace. I mean, I got a few $100s worth of Malcolm X apparel, so. We waiting on DB. Come on, big homie. Hey. Yeah, we can. DB almost. Hey, that was pretty dope in the top. I'll wait till he gets on. But yeah, don't forget, Gary Russell is coming on Sunday, and I'm saying this on purpose because I want to rock out in this show. I really want to rock out in this show. I want to have a great time. This is gonna be a real bar. When Deontay and Gary Russell come to the barbershop, it's a real bar. It's a 1,000% barbershop. You ain't got a man. 1,000%. I'm telling y'all niggas. All right.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, you know what I was gonna say. It was pretty dope that Natasha knew the production of the show. Wasn't that pretty dope last night?
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
Man, I was finna say something to her, but I had somebody sitting next to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You Muslim, nigga?
It was somebody kind of new, so I couldn't really do too much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you.
Solidify first, but next time when she on there, if she listening right now, what's up, Tosh? Yeah. Man, boy, this shit was long today. Man, we had a show for 3 hours and you had only 3 callers. They all talked for an hour apiece. Damn. I was going to talk about the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight, but they already fought.
Oh, God. Who won?
Yeah.
Who won?
Shit, they knocked each other out in the first round. Double knockout.
They got tired, ran out of oxygen.
Yeah. So shit, I'm gonna keep it short and simple and sweet and see if I can muster up something after the midnight hour. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Otis Redding. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. Is that Otis Redding? I'm gonna wait till the midnight.
No.
Is that Otis Redding?
I don't know who it is. I'm gonna find out right now. Someone put it in the chat. Who is that?
Midnight hour. Wait till the midnight hour. Is that Otis Redding? Yes or no? And we got a gang of OGs in here. All y'all over 30 years to 40 years old. Old ass dudes. Sure y'all know. Shit, between Asia and Terrence Bailey, shit, that's 100 right there. Fuck it. See, everybody else fell asleep. Anyhow.
Wilson Pickett.
There we go. Who said that? Who said it?
Me. I Googled
it. You looked it up?
Yeah, I Googled. I'm not going to sit in line and be like, nigga, I know who he is. I sung the song a million times. I sung it a million times, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
bit
Damn,
less
what song did Otis Redding had? Damn, what was Otis Redding big song?
I know, but once I hear it, I'll come out.
Damn. As a matter of fact, I think no, that wasn't it, but Jay-Z and Kanye
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
remake.
Wasting time. That's what you wanted to say.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, so I'm gonna be redundant. I'm gonna reiterate and utter these words. Unsubscribe to Showtime. Unsubscribe to Showtime. One more time. Listen in, fellas. Unsubscribe to Showtime. I already been unsubscribed to them, so it's already there. Today is Friday at the barbershop for that y'all that don't know. So don't come here at 9:00 tomorrow looking for a show because today is Friday. Won't be nobody inside. If anybody's inside, it'll be Asia Matthews and this key to get through the back door to reposition the chairs for the new one. But other than that, no barbers will be in the shop. You cannot get faded. So shout out to the LJ Fighter, box fans, Broderick Brown, P Good, PGH Big Dog. I forgot. The word of the day, sacrifice. Sacrifice. So we have to surrender and yield and renounce and sometimes abandon things. Give up something that we deem valued or important for the sake of other considerations. So we might.
Powerful.
We love the Charlos.
We love them.
We love these fighters, right? We love our brothers.
But they know it though. They know it. They know I'm not on no bullshit. They know I'm not on that type of time. They're gonna be mad at me and with their high sprung ass. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, Fred, what the fuck you doing? You supposed to be support. I'm gonna say, listen, it's a sacrifice. And I'm gonna use your word. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Yeah, for the greater good. And so even though we love these fighters and we will support them. We'll support them from a distance, We'll find a way to support them. They have gear, we buy their gear, right? But we buy directly from them.
Buy their gear. Support them. That's more concentrated. And P Good said we didn't talk about Snoop and the DMX verses. I said we did. Jamel Charlo versus Jamal Charlo.
Hey, hold on. I know it's late and shit, but fuck it, already got me up. Yeah. What's up with that battle? What you think about it?
I thought X won.
So,
Snoop, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, nigga. Snoop had me mother. Hey, you know where I was? So I went to Earl's because they had a hot dog special, $1.99. So I just bought 2 hot dogs and shit. And I was like rocking. I was rocking. I parked literally right in front of Earl's. I'm talking to him like because he in LA and shit. Y'all niggas just, go to sleep. Anyway, so I'm rocking and shit. I'm going ape shit, man. I'm fucking like vibing out at a whole and there's some gangsters in front of me and shit. You know what I mean? And they're like, what the fuck is this little nigga doing? And I was just rocking out, nigga, eating my hot dogs and shit, dog. I was having a blast yesterday, dog. I was having a blast, dog. It was so much fun. When I say I had fun. But I'm from New York, and it may be slightly biased, but Snoop got classics, dog. Classics. But yeah, I think X is a better performer. Man, who cares who won, man? I thought X won. He definitely won the first 10 songs. Definitely won. It wasn't even close. You know what I mean? Snoop got a better catalog. Yeah, Snoop got a better catalog for sure.
Yeah. So, DMX has some fire and some heat. And that, he came at a time where New York needed him. The East Coast needed him because it was going back and forth, 2 or 3 years and 2 or 3 years. And, this label and it was going back and forth. And the West had held it hard and strong for a long time. And DMX came right at that point where they needed somebody to give them that resurgence. And DMX put them on the map. You know what I'm saying? I remember being young, ride my bike to the DMX, had that shit banging. And on my cool down, I had this Donnell Jones. I had that shit playing. But
what you really want from my nigga?
You can't. Yeah, that was my shit right there.
Hey,
but you cannot compare, especially in my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm LA shit to the 15th degree. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about khakis and 501s and chucks and ice white kicks. You know what I'm saying? Fresh ball heads, braids. You know what I'm saying? Low riders, hoochies, not hood rat. I mean, I think of hoochies and hood rats, not thoughts. It was hoochies and hood rats. I'm thinking about rag tops, Venice Beach. Like hearing Snoop made me think of all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Crenshaw. Seeing all the Monte Carlos lined up, seeing Regals and Cutlasses and shit, that shit felt good to me. Every time one of the Snoop songs came on. It
felt good, man.
And we hear the shit on the radio. We got the CDs, the DVD, whatever. We got all of that shit, but still hearing it like right then and there. It's like when you in your car, you hear a song, right? But then as soon as you get to the club, when they play that song, your eyes get big and you start bending your knees, and now you bump, and hearing that Snoop shit just take us back. And
ain't too many people fucking with Snoop. Not alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was anything, it could have been an Ice Cube versus Snoop, and that probably would have been more even. But yeah, ain't nobody fucking with Uncle Snoop Dogg, man. Yeah, I like DMX shit though. DMX shit was fire, but yeah, Snoop on some different shit.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. It was great. As someone put in the chat, I forget who said it. He said, "We won." Dave Jack. We yeah. He said that. We won. Say we won 10 times. Can you say that?
Hell no, I ain't with that goofy shit. Say it 10 times fast.
I'm about
you
to
rub your belly and pat your nose at the same time?
Man.
Hell no.
Oh man. I remember they had that game, touch your ear with your tongue and shit. Niggas be like, hey, but I'm gonna get Lincoln like that tomorrow. Say we won 10 times. I'm gonna play with him tomorrow like that.
Yeah, somebody tell me to take my tongue and touch my nose, I'm gonna fire on them. I ain't with that shit.
Oh, you thought I wasn't ready, huh, nigga? You thought I wasn't ready. You thought I wasn't ready, man. Shit.
No, Reggie made me do it. I was still talking about the battle, but Reggie ready. Shit.
Hey, you tried it, Hustler Slim. Jarvis, Cash G, Dave Jack, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Terrence, appreciate you. Reggie Owens, appreciate you for correcting me. Reggie Owens, Jarvis, Hustler Slim, Dave Jack, Muir, Saint Den, Rob. Your part is coming up. Be patient. Give me 2 minutes. Saints Den, what's up? You and Jarvis need to hook it up. Saints Den, y'all need to link up. Dave Jack, Donald Simpson, Muir, Asia Math, P Good, DB, Rob. And we in this motherfucker, man. Champion Heart, I appreciate you. Snoop got a way better catalog. People Hernandez stayed up tonight, DB, as he always does. Hey, this the hottest show on the net, dog. Hey, tell a friend. Hey, let's blow this shit out the water after this hook, though.
Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, I want to average 1,000 motherfuckers in here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, DB?
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep sharing the videos. Keep sharing the videos. Cut them up. Put them on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. Put them on Instagram. Let's grow this motherfucker out the water. So every time we talk, they listen. Every time you call in Asia Math, they listen. Every time, Eric, every time you beam in, they listen. Reggie, every time you call, they listen. Jarvis, every now and again you want to call once or twice a year, they listen, nigga. And every time you close the show, DB, they listen. All right, Rob, here you go, big homie.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm A6. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people.
To their face. In their face. In their face. In their face. Hey, and that's what we fighting for, our culture, man. That's exactly what we're fighting for, our culture. In the face. In the face. Hey, what y'all know about that, man? That was my date movie, dog. That was my date movie. Last time, y'all. Hey.
Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Tell you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, what a great show tonight, man. Everyone was involved. In the face. In the face.
Happy weekend, family. Happy weekend, all y'all, man.
See you Sunday, big homie. See you
See you,
Sunday.
brother.
All right, one. Don't forget, we got Mr. Gary Russell Jr. coming in, okay? Mr. Gary Russell coming in Sunday, okay? And I subscribe to Showtime. And if I know a few of y'all are going down there with the NFAC, I know y'all niggas. Be careful. You are being watched. And more importantly, when you leave Sunday morning, be careful. No Instagram videos, no none of that shit. Get the fuck out of there and get home safely. Okay? They may pull you over. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm just saying. They're going to mark your cars. They're going to do something. They're going to make you feel very uncomfortable when you're isolated. All right. I love y'all, man. Get out of here. Be safe. I see y'all Sunday. We get 2 days off now, but we're going to be back. Quarantine's coming back. I don't mean that out of like, but I just think they're going to have to shut the country down again at some point. All right. I love y'all. Be careful, y'all. Unsubscribe to Showtime.